Welcome back to the Triple Crown Wargaming Studio, where you join us once again for another instalment in our War Council series.
Indeed, and today we are playing the Blood and Glory mission from the Triple Crown GT pack. 2,500 points. We'll get it in there with the banners.
Certainly will, and you're stuck with me, James The Loremaster Lammin, using the mighty Orcs and Goblins, led by none other than Snagger My Tooth, the Savage Orc Warboss. And I'll be playing against...
Me, Scott The Duke McHugh, with, actually for the name, Bretonians.
Oh yeah, the Duke.
Led by the as yet unnamed Bretonnian Lord.
Snaggered My Tooth, he's going to kill him then. He's got to have a name, just so.
Okay.
So let's check out these army lists then. Okay guys, so we've got 2,496 points of Orcs and Goblins. We're going to begin by taking a look at our core slot. We're going to start, we've got 5 Goblin Wolf Riders. Now these guys have got short bows and spears. To the left of them, I've got 10 Forest Goblin Spider Riders. Now they have a boss, a musician and a standard bearer, and they've all got short bows as well. Just behind them, we've got my big unit of Savage Orc Big Uns. There are 28 of them. They've got additional hand weapon and they've also got full command. And to finish out our core slot, I've got another rather large unit of Night Goblins this time. Now, there are 50 Night Goblins in there. They have spears and shields. They have full command. They have netters and they have 3 Night Goblin Fanatics as well. So moving on, we're going to take a look at our special slot now. And we're going to begin with our Goblin Wolf Chariot. Now it's literally just as it comes, no upgrades, 50 points. Behind that, I've got my rather large unit of 10 Trolls, do like a big Orcs and Goblins unit. And behind that, I've got a Goblin Spear Chucker, again with no upgrades. So moving into our rare slot now. You'll see on the hill, we've got our Doom Diver Catapult, got one of those. We've got, to the right of that, our Orc and Goblin Rock Lobber, and you'll see there's an Orc Bully assigned to that as well. Next along, we've got our Mangler Squig there. And to round out the rare slot, we've got a Snotling Pump Wagon. Now this has got giant exploding spores, outrigger, and a spiky roller. So quite a few upgrades on that one. So I'm going to head into the characters now, and we're going to start with our hero slot. We're going to begin with our Savage Orc Shaman. Now he's a level 2 wizard on the lore of the Big Waaagh, and unsurprisingly he has the lucky Shrunken head. Next to him is my Night Goblin Big Boss. He's a battle standard bearer, he has a shield and he has the Armour of Destiny. And rounding out the hero slot, he's a Goblin Big Boss on Giant Wolf. Now he's got a great weapon, he's got the Armour of Silvered Steel and the Dragonbane gem. So let's head over to the Lord slot now. We're going to begin with our Night Goblin Great Shaman. He's a level 4 wizard on the lore of the Little Waaagh. He's got a Dispel Scroll, the Ruby Ring of Ruin, and the Talisman of Endurance. And finally, onto my general, Snagger My Tooth, as I called him earlier. He is a Savage Orc Warboss. He has Basha's Axe of Stunty Smashing and the Obsidian Lodestone. Now this army's comp is actually a +2 because it's a Highlander list, so getting a lot of bonus from that. And it has 6 is its fortitude score for today's mission. So I've got to be reduced to 3, so I've got to lose a full half of my fortitude. So let's see how it goes.
So now guys, I'm going to take you through the Bretonians who are going to try and purge these green skins from their land. So the comp score on this is a +2, a small plus, and the fortitude, which is important for this mission, is 6. So James has got to kill half of my banners, or sort of fortitude points, to get me down to breaking point. But we are going to start with the core for this list. Over on the left hand side there, we have 12 Knights Errant. They've got full command and the Errantry banner. Moving on to the Knights of the Realm to their right, we've got 13 of those, again with full command, and they have the banner of Swiftness. Moving on to special, we have 2 identical units of Mounted Yeomen. Both of them have a musician, but no other upgrades. On to rare, and we have 2 field trebuchets and a unit of 10 Growl Knights. Now these have a Musician, a Standard Bearer, and the Banner of Defence. Moving on to the heroes then, and on the left hand side we have a Damsel of the Lady. She's on the Lore of Beasts, she's a level 2 wizard, on a Bretonnian Warhorse with Barding, and she has the Silver Mirror. On to the Paladin next to her. He is obviously on a Barded Bretonnian Warhorse. He has the Knight's Vow, the Heartwood Lance, the Enchanted Shield, Luckstone, and the Virtue of the Impetuous Knight. The Army Battle Standard Bearer is next. Again, he's a Paladin. He's got the Growl Vow. He has a shield, a lance, on a Barded Bretonnian Warhorse with the Rampager Standard and the Virtue of Duty. Finally on to Lords, and we're going to start with a Prophetess of the Lady. She's on the Lore of Heavens, a level 4 wizard. Again on a Bretonnian Warhorse with Barding. She has the Book of Asher and the Ruby Ring of Ruin. And to round out the list we have our General, the Bretonnian Lord. He's on a Barded Bretonnian Warhorse. He has the Knight's Vow, a normal shield, the Cuirass of Fortune, the Worm Lance, Dawnstone, Potion of Strength, and Virtue of the Joust. And that rounds out at exactly 2,500 points.
Right, so we know the army lists now, or rather, you know the army lists, and I know
We know our
mine.
own.
You know yours. So my Fortitude is 6.
As is mine.
Ooh! Almost like we planned it, but we actually didn't. I've got a couple of wizards. Have you?
I have 2 wizards as well.
Oh, I've got a 4 and a 2. What about you?
I have a 4 and a 2.
You can go first.
Thanks very much. So I'm going to start with my level 4, who's on the Lore of Heavens.
Nice.
I'm hoping these in order. I think they are. They are. That is good. So let's see what she gets. No choices. 2, 3, 4, 6. So Wind Blast, Curse of the Midnight Wind,
Good.
Uranans, and Chain Lightning. I'm just going to squidge the hill out of the way.
Harmonic Convergence is a big miss, isn't it?
That's the only one I wanted, really.
Gutter.
Yeah, so we'll go through them. So Wind Blast. It's a magic missile with a range of 24 inches. The target is pushed D3 plus 1 inches directly away from the caster. It does not change facing. The target unit, if the target unit comes into contact with impassable terrain, it stops an inch away and suffers D6 strength 3 hits. If the target unit comes into contact with another unit, it stops an inch away, and both units suffer D6 strength 3 hits. Targets that cannot move and not push back at all, but still suffer D6 strength 3 hits. The caster can choose to summon a more powerful wind that pushes the target back D6 plus 2 rather than D3 plus 1. Then the casting value is increased to 14. Not bad.
Big increase, though.
It is a bit increase, yeah. Looking at the other spells, it's probably the one I drop for the signature of the others, but I think it could have use against Orcs and Goblins. So I'm going to keep it for now, and then I think once I've gone through our spells I might change my mind and go for Ashard. But we're going to move on to Curse of the Midnight Wind. So this is a hex spell with a range of 24 inches. The target must reroll all 6s when rolling to hit, to wound and armour saves until the start of the caster's next magic phase. The wizard can choose to have the spell target all enemy units within 12, and then it's increased to a 20 plus. Very good spell. Really, really good. Moving on to Uranans then. This is a magic missile with a range of 24 inches that causes D6 strength 6 hits, and you can choose to extend the range of it to 48, which ups the casting to 13. Again, very good spell.
Yeah, not a bad increase for that range.
Yeah, yeah. And finally, Chain Lightning. So this is a direct damage spell with a range of 24. Chain Lightning causes D6 strength 6 hits. Once the damage has been resolved, roll a D6. On a 3+, the lightning leaps to a unit within 6 of the initial target. That unit then suffers D6 strength 6 hits, just like the spell, just like the sort of original target of the spell, and then you keep rolling for further victims, each within 6 of the last, until the roll is failed or there are no more units. And you can only be hit once by Chain Lightning.
Can't just bounce it between two.
Yeah.
Should be quite cool, but disgusting.
So I'm definitely going to keep Uranans and Chain Lightning. I'm definitely going to keep Curse of the Midnight Wind. It's just the choice. Do I swap Wind Blast for Ice Shard Blizzard? I think I do. I think I'm going to swap it.
Yep.
So we're going to go for Ice Shard. Cast on a 7, it's a hex spell with a range of 24. The target unit suffers a -1 modifier to all their hit rolls, both shooting and close combat. and to its leadership until the start of the caster's next magic phase. Shooting attacks that do not use ballistic skill must roll a 4+ on a d6 before firing. And you can increase the range to 48, which boosts it to a 10+, which is not bad for 3 sort of extra points to boost it. So those are my heaven spells. We'll put there. Really wanted Harmonic Convergence, to be honest, but the other spells...
Hugely good on Bretonians.
The other spells very happy with, I've got to say. And then we have a level 2 on the Lore of Beasts. These are not in order. There we go. Years of playing ogres, and you just instantly know the order. So, let's see what she gets. 4 and a 6.
No choice again.
Still no choices. So, Curse of Armour here.
Oh.
Spoilers, definitely going to keep it. This is a hex spell with a range of 36 inches. The target unit suffers -1 penalty to its hits rolls, both shooting and combat, until the start of the caster's next magic phase. In addition, the unit treats all terrain other than impassable as dangerous terrain and will fail that dangerous terrain test on a 1 or a 2. You can choose to extend the range of the spell to 72 inches for 13+. Yeah, very good. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to go through Transformation of Codon because I'm not going to take it.
She can't.
Basically...
she's cavalry. I think you can only take it if you're infantry.
Yeah. Cost one the wizard only if he was on foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, she could take it.
No, I mean, she can't use
She just
it.
can't use it.
There's no point in going.
So, I'm going to go for Wistons. So, this is an augment spell with a range of 12 inches. The target unit gains +1 strength and +1 toughness until the start of the caster's next magic phase. You can choose to extend the range to 24 inches. Wistons and Curse, not bad. Not bad.
I think that's a very good combo from that lore on level 2. I know Savage Beast is obviously always an attractive choice.
Yeah.
But I think it's certainly very good. I'm going to start with my level 2.
Okay.
To stick with the theme you just laid out. And I've got a level 2 Savage Orc Shaman on the lore of the Big Waaagh.
Only a hero level Shaman.
On the Waaagh, on the big one, yeah. It's a 2 and a 2. So that's Fist of Gulk. Which I've got to be honest, I actually think it's quite a good spell. This remains in play. It's cast on the Shaman himself, and he adds +3 attacks and +3 strength to his stat line. And he also gets a 6+ ward, which is, you know, I'm Savage Orc, so I've got that anyway. Then I've got a choice. Now, there are some incredibly useful spells here for me. Here We Go, which allows me to reroll hit rolls. And Hand of Gulk, and Foot as well, very good. Hand is such a tactically powerful spell.
Yeah.
It's potentially game winning. So I think, as much as I like the others, I'm going to go for Hand of Gulk.
Okay.
And this one is an augment spell with a range of 24. Targets a single unengaged friendly unit. You remove a model from the front rank of the unit and place it anywhere within 3d6 of its original position, facing in any direction. Remove the remainder of the unit from the battlefield and form them up around the first model, so that the unit keeps its original formation and the first unit... sorry, I've lost my place in the card. So, apologies. Around the first model, so that the unit keeps its original formation and the first model maintains its original position in the unit. If the unit is comprised of one model, such as a chariot or character, then this step is unnecessary. Models from the unit cannot be placed in impassable terrain, nor may they be placed within 1 inch of another unit. The Shaman can choose to extend the distance that the target moves to 5d6 instead of 3, and then increase the cast from a 9 to a 14. But very, very good spells. Both of those, like them both. So,
yeah,
I'm going to stick with those. Hard choices there. The level 4 on Big Waaagh in this matchup would have been really solid as well. Because I like Foot, I quite like...
You basically just want all of Gulk.
Yeah, the Exodia of Gulk, I think Max always calls it. So, so he's nodding very happily there. But I've gone the other way. I've gone level 4. Is a Night Goblin Shaman.
Okay.
And it's nothing to do with the fact I had a core model for it. On the Little Waaagh. So...
No choices.
No choice. He's massive because I really wanted Curse of the Bad Moon, which I haven't got. But there is still some good stuff here. So to start, we've got Vindictive Glare. Now this one is a magic missile with a range of 24. Does 2d6 strength, 3 hits, and on a 5+. Now you can increase the range, I believe it is, of this one. No, the number of hits to 3d6 instead of 2d6, and the cast goes to a 10+.
Okay.
Second one I got is Gift of the Spider God. The target unit gains poison attacks, has a range of 12, and is cast on an 8+. If they've already got poison, it ups it to poison on 5 or 6. So, good.
Yeah, very good.
Number 4, Gorkle Fix It. This one is a Hex with a range of 24, cast on an 8. The target must reroll any of its to hit, to wound, or armour save rolls of a 6 until the start of the cast's next magic phase.
So Curse the Midnight Wind.
Curse the Midnight Wind, basically, but I think it's a lower cast value, actually.
Curse is a 10.
It's an 8. Love to see it. And the last one I've got is Night Shroud. Now, Night Shroud is an augment spell that targets the Shaman and any unit he's with. They count as being in soft cover. Any model that charges into base contact with the Shaman or the unit he is with whilst the spell is in effect must take dangerous terrain tests.
Ooh.
The Shaman can also choose to have the Night Shroud target all units within 12 of himself. If he does so, you increase the casting value to 15. So, yeah, again, looking at my augment, also very good for me. The target unit's close combat attacks have armor.
I take you mean the signature, not your augment.
Yeah, not my augment, my signature, sorry. So if I wanted to go for my signature spell, this would be an augment with a range of 12, and it would give the target unit's close combat attacks armor piercing until the start of the cast in its magic phase. In addition, members of the target unit can reroll all failed to hit and to wound rolls when attacking in the flank or rear. So again, another good spell, but what would I drop for it? I actually think I've got a lot of really useful spells here.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, maybe Night Shroud. Dangerous Terrain is good against you, but it isn't hitting a ton of models all the time.
No.
So, Night Shroud for sneaky stabbing. Yeah, I think we'll go for it. Let's have sneaky stabbing. So, sneaky stabbing, vindictive glare, gift of the spider god, and Gulk will fix it. So, Night Shroud. If it all goes wrong, we'll blame it on this choice.
Blame cameraman Max, who was nodding along. He
was very supportive of my choice there, wasn't it? So, and drops. I've got 10.
I have less. 3, 4, I have 7.
Okay, so should we see where we go? That's a 6 for the big man.
Not a 6.
Do you know why I rolled that 6, mate? Because I snaggered my tooth, and you haven't named your character. You can drop one first.
Thanks. I'm going to mark out my deployment zone.
I'm a very courteous host.
It is just 12 on, isn't it?
It is just, oh no, for this one, you can't move in 9 of the edges, and you're 15 on.
Yeah. Not bad for me, I'll be honest. I quite like getting up to mix it.
So I'll do the same, nice and quickly. As long as I'm inside the...
Should we do what we did the last time the Bretts were on the channel and just play at one end of the table?
Let's
make it
not
really
do that,
awkward
please.
for the camera.
I was the camera, and that was really upsetting.
The camera. You can take your revenge on Max now. He made me deploy over there.
Lost the dice, I'm good at that. That's been another recurring feature of late as well. James loses dice.
So, first unit is going to be... What's the movement of Orcs and Goblins?
It's 4.
4 for both.
4.
Trolls are 6.
6. Big trolls.
But stupidity.
They are a bit stupid, yes. Bit personal, but that's fine.
You're 18, that's fine. Mounted Yeomen are going to go... there.
Yo, man.
Yo, man! They can vanguard around that, so I'm not too worried.
They certainly can.
Are we just calling these impassable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Impassable, obviously. Building, hill, wood.
Wood. Wood. Right, so I think we are going to have to choose something to deploy.
I suggest that's probably a good shout, yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's play the same game as you. And we're going to go with this unit of 5 Goblin Wolf Riders.
But, did you really see this coming? Because I'm going to go another 5 Mounted Yeoman.
Oh, I hope you're ready, because I'm not to get them off this tray.
Well, you need to be, because they are deployed. And they both have musicians. Should have said that I deployed them for your benefit. They both have a musician.
Thank you. My Wolf Riders have bows and spears, but nothing else. These guys, however, my Spider Riders, have got full command, and they've got bows.
Full command?
Yeah, full command. All the command, all of the time.
Had 10 points spare, so I thought you'd buy the champ?
Maybe. It's more the flag, actually, that was really the optional extra on them.
Do you have any... I should have said this before I deployed. Do you have any scouts?
I do not have any scouts. It's not really an Orcs and Goblins-y thing.
Good.
A scout.
Well, I guess I'm just going to deploy my army now.
I suppose you got artillery and characters, so you are sort of onto the core of your army, aren't you? Your lances.
Indeed. Speaking of core, now I'm going to go with Knights Errant.
Let's see.
Knights Errant. Just so they can miss that bit of terrain as they go past.
It's good to me.
And they have got full command as well. All of my Knight Lances have full command.
I'm going to go with a Goblin Wolf Chariot, and I'm going to go about there.
Okay.
I was sort of fishing about what I was going to do with that.
I'm going to delicately pick up the Knights of the Realm.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I wouldn't mind going first here.
Who are we going to go there?
Let's see.
They're going to squidge over it. They're going to go there.
Oh. They see me trolling. So, I'm going to opt for a unit of trolls here.
Okay.
I know you guys at home are thinking he's quite far back. I know Scott's going to probably have a couple of trebuchets because I know what he's got painted.
It's a fair assumption.
And I'm just looking at that and thinking I think I can probably still outshoot him. I've got quite a lot of artillery.
Ground Knights are going to go there.
I've got a bit of an arty party. But I have just had a very concerning thought. Is that these going to fit where I want them to go? Oh, yeah, just about. I'm going to put my Night Goblins here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with a trebuchet there. A trebuchet there. Yeah, a trebuchet there. And a trebuchet 6.5 inches away. We'll go 7 inches. There. And I'll just get the crew for those.
And Max is very excited.
See, I'd like to get bases for these, like Terrorgeist bases probably for these trebuchets to then put the sort of crew in the base, but it just makes it so much harder to actually place them.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Just get a chariot base for the thing and put the
Yeah,
crew around
could
it.
do. Yeah.
Put my Savage Orcs here, I think.
Okay, well, I'm down to characters. So,
This wood's kind of awkward for me, actually.
well, it's not magical. We don't play magical woods in the War Council, so it's not going to harm you too much.
It stops me being steadfast, though.
It does. BSB is going to go in the Ground Knights. The Lord is going to go into the Knights of the Realm.
And that second row.
No. Prophetess is also going to go into...
Is that your level 4 one?
That is, yeah.
Okay. Juicy.
Pop him on the corner, because that's where he fits. And... oh, I forgot to deploy a Knight of the Realm. There you go. Because he doesn't fit on the tray. And then the Paladin and the level 2 are going to go in the Knights Errant. It's like playing Tetris when you try and put characters into Bretonnian lances.
Certainly is.
Especially the wizards in the second rank. There we go. There we go. And I am deployed.
Nice. Well, I'm going to pop a Mangler Squeak here.
Mm-hmm.
Squeaky boy. And then I'm going to do some artillery. I'm going to put this spear chucker in the building.
Okay.
Rock lobber.
Mm-hmm.
In the way. Up and down there. Oh, my lobber's bully. There he is. I think we'll have
6.5 inches away?
Yeah, I think I might just push my lobber back into that corner a bit more. So, I'm on 6 away for the Doom Diver.
Mm-hmm.
And Snotling Pump Wagon. Completely forgotten about. Snotling Pump Wagon will be a bit aggressive, I think. He'll be an aggressor. I'm going to check his rules in a minute. There's a reason I say that. And then we've got some characters, quite a few characters actually. So we're going to pop a Goblin Big Boss here against the 9. My Savage Orc Warboss. There he is. Snagger my tooth.
Please stop.
You please stop. I just want him to stand up straight. The older Shaman.
I wonder what item he might have.
I don't know either. Let's find out. Level 4. I genuinely got a conundrum with this guy. I'm honestly thinking I'm going to pop him in here.
Yeah?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Doesn't really want to rank up, does he?
No, not really. That's fine. He's on the end. And I might have some of these as well. Let's find out. So, Vanguards.
Yeah.
Good sir.
I get a 3.
4.
Away.
I can definitely still see me. Alright, apart. So
You're moving 9, aren't you, on the walls?
I'm moving 9, yeah. I think I'm going to go with that, actually.
Okay.
My first one, your first one.
Like that, in front of the growls.
Spiders.
And they're going to go like that.
Oh, oh! He actually has a, very amusingly, has a... actually, he might change his mind. I think actually he's going to... No, he's going to be brave. Should he be brave? Actually, I think he's going to go around here. Just a little bit further around, basically. Because he was in this gap here. So he's got 12 to sort of scooch around.
Get a cheeky lookout, sir.
3 of them for a cheeky lookout, sir. Right, well, you get the +1, mate. So if you want to roll the crown, we'll get this show on the road.
I'm going to pray. Get off my horses and pray.
Oh, you are, yeah.
So you get the choice.
Do you know what? Now, often we talk about how it's much better to... I don't know why I took all of these dice. Some of these...
I'm not allowed dice, apparently.
You treat yourself, mate. Have some dice.
Thanks, mate.
We talk a lot about how it often can be quite good to make the Bretonnians go first, so they sort of commit.
Yeah.
But...
Do you go first and hope your artillery does a lot?
That's it. I've got the artillery, so
You do?
it's a big risk to just sort of take that off the table, if you know what I mean. So on that bombshell of a big risk, I think that we are going to take the first turn.
Okay.
So Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. Right, so Orcs and Goblins turn 1. I'm going to try to get all my bookkeeping in the right order, basically. So we're going to start with Animosity. We're going to begin with the Night Goblins. I'm going to run along. So Night Goblins, yes. Trolls don't take Animosity, they take Stupidity. Savage Orcs.
Oh, if only I'd have had a certain 15-point magic.
Spider Riders here. Good. And Wolf Riders on the opposite flank, because I like to keep it exciting. Yeah. Good start, lads. So stupidity for our trolls. We just get that out of the way too. Leadership 9 because the Savage Orc Warboss is there, snagging my tooth.
Please stop.
Never! So, remaining moves.
Yeah.
Which begins with compulsory moves. I'm used to compulsory moving things, so I'm going to start with the Mangler Squeak.
Yep.
I think he is going to go forward, just pretty straight actually. Oh, he is 15.
Right over the hill.
And far away. So, and we've got our Snotling Pump Wagon, which is just going to pump at a regular rate of pumpage. It's going to go this sort of angle, I think.
Okay. Oh, 16.
16.
Very, very quick.
So I know where is it?
No. What are they like in combat, Snotling Pump Wagon?
Strength toughness 4, 3 wounds.
How many attacks?
5.
Oh.
But they're only strength 2 with the 5 attacks.
Oh,
so
right, okay.
It's kind of like a chariot crew scenario. So.
Okay.
Woof woof.
Hello, Mr. Wolf Rider.
And these guys are fast cav, so they will obviously also jingle themselves up there. I did just knock that. Wolf Chariots move 9 as well, I think. I'll check that in a minute, they might have to lose an inch. But I think they are 9. Speeder Riders.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll comfortably get through that gap.
Yeah, I was just sort of checking the gappage, basically. So, right. In fact, I'm gonna just no. I'll be careful there, and yeah, no, they'll have to stay like that.
Okay.
Have a little move up and a little wheel as they do. I know what you're all thinking, why is he advancing? So, this is going to be a bit of a shimmy wheel 3.
Just to avoid the forest.
It's not really just to avoid the forest, if I'm being completely honest. It's just
get them closer to the Night Goblins.
Just to get them, against the Night Goblins, really.
Okay. I'll let you off then.
These guys are also going to do a similar thing. Just going to edge themselves into the forest. So it will just be a shimmy shimmy.
Yep.
And this guy's going to actually pop his position to the other end of the unit next to the...
and stand sideways.
Warboss and stand sideways, because that's a better place for him. This guy here is going to check his ranges before I finish his movement. He's very happy with his ranges. These guys are not going to move, unsurprisingly. Magic.
Yep.
Could it be magic now? Take that, was that? I feel like that was Take That. Other British boy bands are available. Right, I am not flipping it, I'm pushing it and putting it.
Yeah, here we go.
Double 3.
Convenient. Convenient, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty good roll, guys.
So I've got 2 channels, which I do not get.
I've also got 2 channels, of which I get 1!
Ooh. 7 to 3.
Not a bad start, but
Yeah,
what
very
can
good.
I do with it? I should just stress that is actually my lore attribute card, because I get a card for that.
Because it's so long.
Yes. Right, so I think we're going to go with 3 dice, and we're going to start with a Hand of Gulk.
Okay.
And we're going to Hand of Gulk and Mangler Squig.
Yep.
Are we? Yeah, I think we are going to Hand of Gulk and Mangler Squig. Do I want to boost it though, ladies and gentlemen, for the big one, the 5d6er? No. Little one. Yeah, it is
13,
cast on a 15. And my attribute's a bit of a funny one.
Yeah, what is the big one?
I think it's if I have more... it adds strength to the spell if I have more units that are fighting than fleeing.
Right,
that are
okay.
orcs as well. I've got 4
Right,
dice
okay.
left. It's a lot of messing around.
15. I am going to use my silver mirror.
Okay.
So it's a Dispel scroll, and you take a strength 6 hit.
Yeah.
So toughness 4 or
I
toughness
am.
5?
I'm toughness 4.
So choose. Yeah, just about.
Just about.
Thank you
So,
very
he's got a wall save. He's got a 6-up wall save normally. He's got a lucky shrunken head,
Oh,
obviously.
what a shocker.
So 5+ wall save. Gee,
Yeah.
man, you could have done it on his 6-up, mate. Don't even care. You don't even care, mate. So, I think we're going to go 1 dice and... we're going to go 2 dice and a mushroom.
Yep.
I'm going to go for a vindictive glare on these guys here.
Yep.
So, the mushroom.
Oh.
Oh, very good.
Well, I'm not stopping that.
I don't think the mushrooms contribute towards total power, do they?
Ooh. Maybe
I'm
not.
going to have to double check this, guys. Apologies. So, Scott Maxie's put in a very uncomfortable face. Sorry, I did shout that was the boosted one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I grabbed the extra dice for. Because otherwise it's a 5, I would have just thrown 1. But I need to find where the mushrooms are. Maxie's pointing, but I don't understand what he's saying. Truly, I don't. So,
I imagine it's on the Night
Goblin
Shaman
page. You would think so, wouldn't you? Because you would know what we were doing there then.
It's only them that have it, isn't it? Have the mushrooms.
Night Goblins? Anywhere. Anywhere that says Night Goblins. Not everything Night Goblin except the wizards.
On the Goblin Shaman page.
Apparently it's on the Goblin Shaman page. I'm so confused. Keep going, Max said. Goblin Shamans. Magical mushrooms. Right, so this adds 1d6 to the casting result. The dice does not count as a power dice and cannot contribute to irresistible force.
I see.
But it can contribute towards a whopping
16, 20?
20 on those dice.
I just don't think I'm going to stop it. So it's 3d6 strength 3.
It certainly is.
I think I'm just going to let you have to let you have it. And hope you're all rubbish.
I could do. 11. So
Not great.
Slightly up end of the average.
4s.
Yep. And I think my attribute is... I'll do that after.
Yeah, on 5+, you steal a dice. Ooh. That's
Whoa, very good. 9 wounds.
Wow.
Shockingly good. Take that.
6 ups for being mounted.
Oh, should have Gorkle fixed them first.
No, they're very dead.
Now, they don't cause panic because they're peasants.
That is
right?
correct. Yep, they don't cause panic in knights. They would cause panic in other peasants, but they're not close enough.
Right. Well, that went better than we thought. Now, I believe I roll a dice, and on a roll of a 5 or 6, I steal one of your Dispel dice.
You do. You do not.
We won't be treating ourselves today. To be honest, that's a lot of what I wanted to get out of that.
Yeah.
I've got out of it, if I'm being completely honest. So I think I'm going to go for a Gorkle Fix It on... Oh...
This is Curse of Midnight Wind.
Curse of Midnight Wind, yeah. This is a Gorkle Fix It, and I'm going to do it on the Ground Knights, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, on the Ground Knights. So again, Mushroom. 5, great score. So less good, 15.
Okay,
Very
well,
dispellable.
I'll try and roll some dice.
Mushroom's excellent
4.
there.
She's got the Book of Asher, so she gets +1 to casting
Okay,
Dispel.
so you need to get a 10.
10 on the dice. No.
Oh, that's a shocker. That's
The wrong spell.
Gorkle Fix It. And again, I think you have to have Dispel dice for me to attempt to steal one.
Yeah.
So that's the end of what was a
Very good magic
a
phase,
healthy magic phase, I would suggest there. Although he is touch exposed, I'm not really sure what you're going to want to put into him now. So, shooting then. Let us begin. We've got 5 Goblin Wolf Riders. We're going to shoot into the Yeoman.
Okay.
Yeoman! So they are terrible at shooting, I imagine, because they are goblins. They are BS3, so they hit on 4s, but 5s because they move. That's actually better than I thought they were going to hit on. 2 hits.
Very good.
Very, very good. Go, Goblins, go. 1 wound.
1 6 up. Nope.
Right. So we've got a spear chucker. What are we going to shoot that at? Honestly, don't even know. Honestly, don't even know. Right, well, I'm in the flank of all of your Knight Lances, but I think I am in all of them. So it's only going to be 3 if I get it punched through. So let's go for... let's shoot... They 4 wounds, your
Trebuchet, yes.
Trebuchet, so there's no point shooting there. Let's shoot it at the I'm in the building, so realistically, I'm just going to shoot the Yeoman, see if I can kill one.
Okay.
So it's 4 to hit, 5's because of the range.
Yep.
And
one's a
one's very
misfire.
bad.
I like that.
What do we get?
Another 1 would be nice.
4. I'll check that in a minute.
It's not going to make a difference
it's
now.
probably
so...
not going to make a huge amount of difference now. So, trebuchets.
I'd say put it sort of there.
Yeah.
Scatter 6 that way.
That way would be good for you, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
I think, however.
Or put it there and like 10 that way. That'd be nice.
I think we're just going to go on the damsel's head, if I'm being honest.
That's
with
a proper test, I'll
rock,
have you know.
rock blobber. Or do I go for a trebuchet? I mean, a trebuchet is a big scalp if I can get it. But I'm going to have to weather the storm with the trebuchet. Yeah, on her head, I don't know if you've got anything that will help her survive, but we'll see. Misfires.
Never mind. We will not see. Oh, there it goes. Well, that's one bit of artillery out of the way, ladies and gents. 2 more to go.
Doom Diver.
Exactly what you did with the rock clobber. Do that again.
Doom Diver I'm tempted to put onto the Yeoman, actually. Just to clear them out.
Yeah.
Because it would give me...
It's D6 strength 5 hits, isn't it?
It is D6 strength 5, yeah, if I hit them.
It's not bad.
So I think that what I'm going to do is pop it on this Yeoman.
Yeah.
And then I'll...
On the middle or slightly to the back?
To the back, yeah, about there, I think.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Get rid of this dice, eh? It's what happened to me when I last used them, too.
It's not dead. It's only black powder, I think, that kills it a third of the time.
Yeah. I've got to try and find it all now, though, haven't I?
Oh, has it got a different
misfire?
No,
it's destroyed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
No, it's got a different misfire.
That's the second battle report I've used that on, and the second time I've took the first shot with it and killed it, I think.
I would suggest using a different dice.
Yeah, well...
Or a different Doom Diver.
Just wasn't going to go today.
Well, that's helped.
That's
certainly
massive. I'd done quite a good job of protecting those as well, I think.
Yeah.
So that's a huge,
certainly
huge
helped.
kick in the teeth there to lose both of them like that. I mean, Stonethrower only dies on a 1, so that's pretty rotten. I've got to check what that one misfired as well.
You do.
Every single War Machine misfired.
It did, yeah.
It's absolutely shocking, isn't it?
Yeah. At least that one's not going to die.
You say that. It uses the Stonethrower misfire chart. So 4 is just can't shoot this turn. Because it's 4 to 6, he's fine. 1 or 2, it can't shoot this on.
No, 1 is dead.
1 is dead. 2 to 3 is
this turn next.
We know what we were saying.
Yeah, we know what you meant.
So that's a terrible start.
Yeah. Do the Spider Riders have bows?
They do. They're out of range.
Oh, right.
They're only 18. So that's a pretty terrible start overall. Though I did get rid of a unit of Yeoman, which is not the worst.
Yeah, and I would suggest probably the better unit of Yeoman to get rid of.
Yeah, I mean I've got no unit of I've got no artillery to protect now. So, you know, not the worst. In which case, I think we will move on to see what Bretonnians have in store for us on their turn 1.
Indeed. So, into Bretonnians turn 1. Mixed bag from the Orcs and Goblins turn 1. I would suggest the magic phase was not good for me. The shooting phase was very good for me. Could have gone a bit better. You could have killed the spear chucker. I mean, you let me down there, really.
I thought I was going to be completely honest with you, mate.
So, we've got no charges to declare that we want to do. However, the Knights Errant are impetuous.
They certainly are.
They are 24 inches away from those trolls. However, the Paladin has the virtue of the Impetuous Knight, so he adds an additional d6. I mean, the names just suggest they really should go together.
Yeah, they should.
So they do have to test. Impetuous Knight is essentially, or Impetuous rather, the rule is essentially Frenzy with none of the benefits.
None of the good stuff.
If you can charge, you have to, unless you pass the leadership test. Yeah. So they're going to
which they suffer a penalty to if they have the Errantry banner.
They do. They suffer.
2?
It might be 2.
I think it's 2.
I'll roll it and I'll see if it matters. It's an 8.
So it might matter.
It might.
Assuming they're having the Errantry banner, because I don't think I've ever seen you use them without the Errantry banner.
They do.
Errantry banner -2 to its leadership for impetuous tests.
So we'll be it.
You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
that's upsetting.
They might try and charge the savages, because they're probably in range of them as well. They are. They need an extra 1. They'll try and charge the Savage Orcs.
Do they have to charge the closest if they
I think they just have to charge. I have the book.
I have the book too. We all have the book.
Who's going to find it first?
Probably not me. Knights Errant, Impetuous. If any impetuous unit did not declare a charge, but is been charged under an enemy, they must take a leadership test. If the test is failed, they are forced to charge. It doesn't say, they're just forced to charge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you pick your target.
They're going to go into the savages. No, it is now physically impossible. I have to roll the extra d6 for the impetuous, which is a 4.
Do they then add that on to the fouled charge, or do they just move
they still go the highest single dice.
So just 4.
So if that had been a 5 or a 6, they'd have gone 5 or a 6.
5, 6. Yeah. Makes sense.
Not the end of the world, to be honest. It just puts them basically in line with the other knights. But it does mean I've lost the extra d6.
Yeah, that's a shame. But again, probably
not the end of the
a lot better than if they'd have actually made that charge. They'd have probably done all right. But it's a big risk. They're on their own. They're very exposed then.
Yeah.
And then because you've chosen not to charge the other units, you can't back them up, which is really painful.
And they're all out of range anyway. It was only because they had the extra d6 that they could have. To be honest, what I was going in for was put the paladin in contact with that BSB and just try and kill him.
Yeah, 100%.
So the knights just sort of shuffled up and around a little bit there. The yeomen. They're going to go
like that.
Like that. Not too worried if this guy overruns and hits the knight's errant. He'll have a fair way to go. He probably needs an 8 or a 9. But I've got a paladin in there who...
Yeah, I'll be all right.
And it won't fight. It will only fight it in
your turn.
My turn. I just don't want him charging the treb. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that is it for the movement phase. We're going to go on to magic, because the trebuchets pivot in the shooting phase. So I don't have to worry about them yet. See what we do with
magic. See if your shooting's as bad as mine.
Well, my magic isn't going to be as good on a 2 and a 1.
I'll go for some channeling myself. I don't.
As will I.
Get it?
Neither do I.
Sitting here
All of
remembering
my
the
rolls
magic.
have been rubbish.
Sitting here remembering the magic items you've got in your head. You know, you're like, oh yeah, I've completely forgot I had that as well. Interesting.
Can you pass me the arc?
Oh, I certainly can, good sir.
Thank you.
Do you like a laser as well?
I would love a laser.
Phew.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
And if you're looking for your prophetess as well, and you're for arc,
Yeah.
so she's
there, which is
yeah,
going to be
she's
there.
easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got to. 3 dice, chain lightning onto the mangler squid.
Yeah.
Nope.
Need a 10.
Yep.
I think.
Gonna be one of those turns.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
No magic then. So on to shooting. Yeah.
Here they come, boys and girls. All the hits, no misfires. All the hits and none of them misfire.
So we're gonna start with this one.
Pivot.
Pivot. Other 90s American TV shows are available.
They certainly are.
And we're gonna go on.
I don't know if I enjoy them as much, but they
There.
certainly are. Yep.
Nope.
This is the glory
Game of artillery,
The
this
glory of misfiring artillery. No, you're alright though.
He's okay. The second one's gonna do the same thing. Same place.
Yep.
No,
gonna
that was
miss.
6. I don't think I'll hit anything. No. Well, good day to be artillery by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's not been great.
I'll
has
keep
it?
this because you won't need it.
I won't. That's a very good point. I won't need it, will I?
Well, that was a very quick Bretonnian turn
It
1.
certainly was. Unexpectedly fast. So shall we...
Yeah, there's nothing else for me to do. Over to Orcs and Goblins for turn 2.
Right, so on to Orcs and Goblins turn 2. It's a mixed bag still, a bit like you were saying. I mean, not a bad position here, but there's still a lot that can easily go wrong very quickly.
Potentially, yeah.
So we'll start with Animosity. We'll start with the Spider Riders.
Yep.
Yeah,
love and
okay. The Night Goblins. Alright. The Savage Orcs are okay.
Fine.
And the Wolf Riders are just about okay as well.
Orc Shield, man, that'd have been great.
So, we've got Stupidity on the Trolls. Let's
Yep.
just get that out of the way. Yeah,
Love
very
and
much
life.
so. There's a 1 there. And then we're going to look at declaring some charges. So I'm going to charge this Goblin Wolf Chariot into the Yeoman.
I will stand.
I'm also going to charge the character into the omen.
I will stand.
And I'm going to charge these guys as well.
Spoilers, I'm going to stand.
Treating myself. So these two can't fail. This one needs an 8. That's all for my charges.
Okay. He very much
gets
does.
an 11. Oh, maybe wasted a good roll there though. So, he'll boop. He will boop. And he will boop. Go Wolves. So, this has got outriggers, so it does have to go 3d6. And I think it's just going to stay in the same position it's in, actually. Yeah, it is. 13, lucky for Skaven. Not so lucky for me.
Not a bad place for it to be.
It's not a good place for it to be, though. It's a better place for it to be for you than for me. And here we go, then.
I think there would have been better for it for me.
Here we go, the Mangler Squig. Now, we've had a little measure up on this one. And if we can score a 14 on the dice, we can literally wreak absolute misery on Scott's hobby. Because we're going to go for this direction.
So just sort of towards this corner of the
ground, and it will touch them first, but it will carry on in its trajectory with a horrible bounce.
No. Very much no.
Although, again,
not bad.
Not the worst place it's ever been in.
Yeah, not bad at all. It does, if I walk into it, it does 3d6 strength 6 hits?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Which are armour piercing too.
Who cares about being steadfast?
Who cares? I'm going to lose the fight anyway. I'm going to run anyway. So.
Well, I don't know.
I'm looking here though and thinking, I'm going to go there.
See that? After I measured it, ladies and gents, you just edged them back an inch. We all saw it.
Oh, why are you measuring it? It's literally just because I want to keep my front edge against them being slightly in front.
Yeah, okay. Alright, sure.
There's a reason for that. These guys cannot with their wall crawler. So they're going to come in here.
Alright, you're going to get hit by one trap.
I'm going to kill that one. Magic.
With what? You haven't got any artillery.
Don't need it. 60 or 4.
Do you channels? Ooh. Throwing the dice.
Cheers, mate.
No, one and 2.
2 channels for me. Oh, it does.
Another one.
Picking it up. Same again. 7 to your...
4 this time, not 3.
4. Work these things out, won't we? I've clearly made a real mess of this lot. We're fine. So, Vindictive Glare stays at 24. So, how far away are these guys? They're 14. So, if I could move them...
6.
Yeah. So, I'm going to go for a base level Hand of Gulk on 3 dice on them. On a 10, it's cast.
They move 2d6, don't they?
They move 3d6
3.
or 5d6 on the boost.
No.
So
Fanatics.
Oh, Fanatics move 2d6.
Yeah.
I'm being very sneaky. I'm going to see how far this is.
16.
Yeah. So, because I pick it up and then drop the unit with the reform, I'm going to obviously get very, very close.
Yes.
Like, stupid close. So what I'm going to do, actually, is 16 would allow me to put the front rowers in a good place. I'm just going to pop them here, I think.
Okay.
If you want to charge my goblins, you'll have to charge my goblins. They're dreadful.
I mean, they're probably going to be steadfast, though.
They should hope they are. Is my response to that, because they are out of General's range, eh? So, Quite a long way out of General's range, actually. So they're going to drop there. So that's 3 of my dice used up.
Lore attribute?
Doesn't come into play.
Oh, it was an Orc spell.
It's an Orc spell, but these do
a
immediately
spell.
come into play.
Yep.
So they fly out 2d6. I'm going to look at cameraman Max. He's going to nod and tell me I'm right. 2d6 out. They inflict d6 strength 5 armor piercing hits on everything that they would catapult onto.
And crucially, you choose the direction.
I do.
Time you release it. Yep.
So 1 up, 7, more than good enough.
Yeah. So that will put him basically on the Lord's head.
So he'll boop here, and then he'll stop actually here.
Yeah.
Amusingly.
Yeah.
In between all those units, which is a very scary place for you to be. So on the Growl Knights, 1 hit. And that's going to inflict 1 wound. Strength 5 armor
minus 3, so 5 up armor. Nope. And 5 up ward. Nope. 1 dead Growl Knight.
And onto the Knights of the Realm.
Yep.
Who are going to suffer 3 hits. I might actually. I'm going to take 6 dice. It's very, very presumptuous. 3 wounds.
Again, 5 up, 5 ups. 1. Oh, passed all.
Very nice.
Cheeky.
Second one. I'm going to fire him this type of direction.
So if you
So he
go far
lands
enough,
sort of,
to miss
in,
that one.
in the gap of his weight, yeah. 7.
Yeah, basically the same roll, I think.
He's going to be in the same place. He's going to hit them. Can't fit because they're too tight. He's going to. In fact, I'm not sure he
No, I
can
don't
fit
think he
there.
can fit there, no.
So he's going to go through a third lot. Treat himself. So the unit and Growl Knights are going to suffer 4 hits. 4 wounds.
Need to pass some of these. That'll be nice. None of those. And 1 of those. 3 more dead.
Knights of the Realm are going to suffer 2 hits for 2 more wounds.
5 up, 5 ups. Nope. Nope.
That's my power pull. Scott grabbed one of my dice.
No, sorry.
And then the Knights Errant are going to suffer 1 hit, which they get wounded by.
Nope. Dead Knight Errant.
And our third and final entrant to today's fun game is going to be this one. And to be honest, he's probably going to aim slightly more this way. Because to be completely honest, he'll bump next to his mate and the gaps are so tight that he's going to be fine. He's got 10.
He's very much going to be fine.
Yikes.
So he's going to go sort of over about here.
Yes, he is. So, on the Growl Knights, 1 hit this time.
Which
1
wounds?
wound.
Can I pass any of these saves?
Yeah.
There we go.
On the Knights of the Realm, 6 hits.
Ooh. It was not presumptuous.
4
4.
wounds.
That was less good. 5 up, 5 ups. That was very not good. That was very bad.
Made up for it. So I don't think I've even panicked them actually. So I was sort of hoping for. I think I needed to do another 1 or 2, and then on the Errantry Knights, 2 hits. Another 2 wounds. Although I've got a lot of wounds.
Oh, passed both of them. Would have been nice to pass more on the Growl Knights, to be honest, but not bad.
Pretty happy with that, guys. Pretty
Not
happy
bad.
with that. So we'll look for some more tricks, I guess. And we're going to go for 1 and a mushroom, I think, for Gift of the Spider God onto my spiders.
Okay. Do they have poison attacks?
They do, but their bows don't.
Oh, right, okay.
So their shooting will now be poisonous. So the mushroom, it will definitely be poisonous shooting. 15,
Go for
absolutely ridiculous.
Go for it.
And do we steal it? Get another dice, ladies and gents. Do we steal a dice? We do not. Do you know that always happens against me whenever I play against them? Could you pop that on there for me? Thank you, mate. And I'm going to go 1 and a mushroom. Gork will fix it on the Growl Knights again. So the mushroom. It's 2.
Just about.
Yeah, but it's enough. 10. It's only casting an 8. I've got 2 dice left.
Dispelled on a
11.
So I've got the Book of Basha for +1 to cast and Dispel.
And 2 dice, and 2 dice and a mushroom. I'm going to go on to the Grail Knights again, I suppose. I'll go for a Vindictive Glare. I'll go for a boosted one.
Yep.
Goodness, 20. Goodness.
Double 6.
No.
One of them.
So again, we're going to grab 3 low-looking dice to get our 3d6 strength 3 hits on them. 9. So about average.
Yeah, reasonable. Is it armor piercing this?
It is. It is not. I don't think. Hang on. No, they're just strength 3 hits, so you'll get a 2 up.
Yeah.
So you take 1 off.
Okay. I'll take it on the unit. There aren't actually 5 rank and file, so. But I'll just take 1.
Take 1 on a unit guy. Is it gone? Nah, he's fine. So overall, not terrible again. Not terrible. Got a bit more out of magic again than anything else. So let's have some shooting, shall we, guys? I'm going to shoot at the Knights of the Realm.
Yep. Then we're going to roll a 1 again.
So it's going to be long range and cover for 7s.
Yeah.
It's hard cover. I'd suggest impossible terrain.
Ooh. Oh,
yeah, he is.
Oh, dear.
There's a wound. No, I'm safe.
5 up.
No. Second one, strength 6, so yeah, so now strength 2. Strength 5, sorry. Another one.
5 up. No.
No. And then strength 4 one. Yeah.
6 up. Unbelievable.
That's all I can do. Isn't it a shame it can't pass into the next lance?
No.
How horrid would that
No,
be?
it's not a shame.
That little spear chucker, the little spear chucker that could.
That is a panic check.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So they leadership 9 because the Lord. They're fine.
Oof, I saw the 6 and was like, is he going to do a max early special? Max is very upset with that statement.
Yeah.
10 shots from the Goblin Spider Riders. They need 5s because they
the
move.
treb.
But they are going to go at the treb.
Yep.
6s are poisoned. 3 poisons and a hit.
It's on a wound at the moment.
Oh! No, but what a great round of shooting that was, guys. Okie dokie, so let's do some impact hits in this combat, because that's all we've got left.
Yes, it is.
So, Chariot, Wolf Chariot, impact hits. 6. I don't know if they're scythed, you know. They've got very large...
They do have
sort of
things
size
that look
on
like
the side,
scythes.
don't they? So you would look at them, but I mean, that is no guarantee that they actually are. They fear elves. That is their special rules, ridiculously. It is 6 strength 5. Impact hits, strength 5! I'm just shocked. 4 dead,
4, yeah,
just
they're
enough.
I am not surprised.
So the Wolf Riders are going to go for an overrun.
Yep.
The other 2 are going to stay put.
Okay.
So Wolf Riders overrun is 6. Pretty pitiful, but...
There you go.
It was not bad. This has been some good shenanigans this turn, I think. For me, some not bad shenanigans. I think there's still a lot to worry about, but that was a good Orcs and Goblins turn, I would suggest.
Yes, I would say so.
So on that bombshell, I think we will pass back to the Duke to see if the scions of Geos can get their own back.
See if James can get his words out.
He can.
So, lots of dead knights from Orcs and Goblins turn 2.
Probably
but
not enough though, guys. I think there's going to be
hopefully
some
not.
real devastation.
We're going to roll some dice now. With the Bretonnians, we're going to try and make some charges. So, the Grail Knights are going to charge into the Goblins.
They
Night Goblins?
certainly are. The Goblins are going to make Goblin noises.
Okay.
Technical response.
The Knights of the Realm are going to charge into the Trolls.
They're too stupid to know that they're in trouble, so they can't flee.
I put dice next to them, so I remember. And the Knights Errant are also going to charge into the Trolls.
Very much like what I just said, really. They're
Too
just
stupid
too
to know
stupid
they're
to know
in
they're in danger.
Boy, are they in danger. So, probably the most important one of the 3. We're going to go with the Knights Errant. Knights of the Realm, sorry.
So they need a 7.
They are 16 or 15 and a bit away, which would mean they need an 8, but they have the Banner of Swiftness, so they need
Lovely.
a 7.
I thought they were 15 away. So, yeah. So I need a 7, but the banner saves them. No.
Nope.
Oh.
I think that's going to sum up the day, really.
That is really not good.
They've possibly moved far enough for the Grail Knights.
Possibly.
I'm going to put that dice at the back of their tray, so I know where they were. Yeah. I will probably close the door onto the Mangler, but they can make the charge.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So,
Stay there, stay there. The easiest thing to do is going to be
no, that's right, I'll just lift this trap.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll just tilt it.
Yeah.
No,
I might miss it.
Oh, that is fractional. Yeah.
Well, they couldn't fail the charge, so there was no need to roll for them.
Yep.
And now the Errants need a 9.
No, they could make it again.
They could. Probably don't want them to. No, there we go.
No, 6.
5. 5 forwards.
Yeah, sorry, 6 in total.
So they're just going to go straight forwards. Because they'd have had, if they did make it, they'd have had to go basically up here, so the end missed that.
Yep.
Do their 90-degree wheel.
Yep.
Clip there, and then
so they don't get they don't get a fanatic.
No.
Which is a very real possibility from where they are.
It is. Okay, so remaining moves done. Good.
Excellent.
Should we go on to magic?
I'm pleased we're all in agreement there.
Yeah. Should we go on to magic?
Let's do it.
Better.
Big.
5 to my 8. Not really sure what I can do with it though, to be honest.
Channel! Oh, he only goes and
one.
does it again.
See if I can channel. No, still haven't channeled
it's
once.
just not done that for you, has it? I've channeled 3 times.
Alright, rub it in.
Good day over here as a goblin.
Alright, rub it in.
I want to thank Max for lending me this big unit of Savage Orcs. I want to thank the Chieftain for doing that. Because he's lent me some of his luck.
Does appear that way, doesn't it?
Turn 5, aggressively fails important leadership check. No!
Okay, we're going to go Curse of Armour here, 4 dice on the Goblins.
Boo.
On rolling that really awkwardly for Max. On an 11, 12, 13. I have 4 left.
You've got good spells though, haven't you? 13. I'm going to use my Dispel scroll on the Night Goblin Great Shaman.
Okay. Then I'm going to go...
It's not a very high number, but I just didn't know whether I wanted to throw... I probably wanted to throw 4 dice, to be sure. And that concerns me. Because I've only got 2.
That would be concerning.
And I think he might die.
That is a very real possibility.
He is in danger.
Yeah, he is, yeah. We're going to go 4 dice Ice Shard Blizzard on them.
Yeah.
On a 6, 12, 16,
And that's all
17,
your
because
dice,
she's got
isn't
Book
it?
of Asher. Yeah.
Yep.
So 17.
So I'm going to throw my 6 at this. My level 4. Oh,
Yeah,
double crown.
comfortably.
Triple crown.
Triple crown.
Triple crowns it. Yeah, love to see it.
Again, unsuccessful magic phase. We're going to go on to shooting. We're going to start with this trebuchet.
Boo.
No, probably onto my own trebuchet.
I think you're being... I don't know. I think you're more like that. I think you might still clip her. No, it's literally...
Just.
That is a scary, scary place.
The other one's going to go for the Mangler Squig.
Whoa! Bold!
I've got literally nothing to lose.
No, you've got nothing to hit either.
No.
That was very scary.
Would have been great if it had killed him, though.
I can imagine it would have.
Should we go to combat?
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right. Now, you've got 1 row that can't attack me. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to work this out. And you've got 1 row that can attack the Great Shaman. So, the Great Shaman will issue a challenge because it will cost you an attack.
Will it cost me an attack?
Yeah, because the only guy that's in base him is the middle row for your bases. So if whoever accepts would have to move to the middle row. The guy behind him. Oh no, you're wider, aren't you? Yeah. No, I won't issue a challenge. I'll change my mind.
Okay.
Dramatically rethought this process very quickly.
Paladin.
Just realised you're wider, not me.
Double checking the attacks of a paladin. I think it's
3. Yeah, weapon skill 5, 3 attacks.
3. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to net you if I can.
You can certainly try.
Let's go for the net. Yeah!
You net me. So we're
Get
going to
in it.
have the...
This can make no difference. She's still straight fight.
We're going to have the standard bearer and the guy behind him into the shaman.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3.
You certainly are.
Strength 6 down to 5 because the net's
So
twos.
2s. No, 3s. I think. A toughness 4. I will check.
Okay, it will matter.
It will matter, so I will check. Lords. Anywhere. Please excuse me. There's a lot of
Just
choices.
check the back page.
Toughness 4.
2 wounds.
He has got wall save.
Oh.
He's a 5+ wall save. And Talisman of Endurance. He takes a win.
Then we've got the other 2 Grail Knights behind the BSB. They're going to just attack the unit.
He's got 2 left. Put left. Yep.
On 3s.
Ugh. Still on 2s though.
Yeah. 2
dead. I can't
You
do a
got,
lot about
spears.
that. I've got spears.
Yeah. And BSB.
Ugh.
What virtue did he have? He's BSB, yeah. 1 wound.
Another one dead, sir.
Yeah.
Right, now I've got 3 wide on you.
What's your initiative? My
2.
horses might go first. My horses do go first.
Yeah.
1 horse on the wizard. Hits.
Hits.
Strength 2 now. No wounds.
Excellent.
And 3 horses on the goblins. 2 hits. No wounds.
Excellent stuff. So, I'm going to get 10 attacks back because I'm 3 wide on you.
Yep.
And I've got the Shaman I'm just chucking in.
He's same.
It's literally
Yeah.
the same. So, these will be 5
Some of
to
these
hit, I
will
believe.
have to attack the BSB.
Oh, they will.
1 row of them will have to attack the BSB.
Well, you know what? Let's have 2 rows of them attack that BSB. Why
so
not?
7 on
So-
the BSB, 3 on the unit.
Yep. So on the unit,
Yep. All hit.
1 hit.
Oh, you have
I
skill
think
2.
they're only weapon skill 2. Yeah.
Ooh.
I will check. 1 wound though.
2 up armour. Yeah, just about passed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are 2 because they really hate Blade Wind. It's like the saddest day at the office for them. So Night Goblins are 2.
Cool.
And your BSB will be the
Yeah,
same.
5s. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. This is the one we're trying to kill as well. So we're going to change dice. 5 hits. Very good. The Scott McHugh special there. Change dice. These are 5s though, because toughness 4 on you. 1 wound.
Well, he's alive.
They heroic and blind 5.
No. 2 up armour. Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. Right, so you charged me.
I did.
You have a rank,
I do.
2 banners,
I do.
and you did 4 wounds. Gives you a score of 8.
I have the virtue of duty, which
I
means if my
thought you
general's
might.
alive, I get an extra one.
So you get 9. Very good. I didn't do any wounds. I have 3 ranks and a banner. I lose by 5. I am steadfast, but I probably will run.
Steadfast 6.
6.
That's what I wanted Ice Shard for the -1 leadership.
Oh, I've only gone and done it!
Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Glad I didn't cast it.
Go on, you little gobbos!
Glad I didn't cast it. I'm going to reform its victory and just move over.
Well, I would suggest that was a much better result for me than I was in any way expecting there, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, that's a really bad turn for you. I've got to say
Yeah, it's
that.
not going well for the Brets,
It's
is
an
it?
awful turn for you. It really is. It could still all go very wrong. It looks very promising at the moment for the Goblins, but you know, that is Goblins. So
True, there are some slim chances.
there's always animosity. And on that bombshell, are we going to move on to Orcs and Goblins turn 3?
Turn 3, yeah.
3. So, you've got a very excited Goblin. I'm not an Orc. I'm not an Orc. Let's just accept
And
it. I'm
a
not an
very,
Orc.
very unexcited Bretonnian.
No, you do not. So, let us go forth with animosity. So this is probably the first big hurdle of this turn. This could be a great turn, but this is the first big hurdle. So we start with the Spider Riders. They are all right.
Well, bye-bye, Treb.
We'll move on to the Savage Orcs. They
Oh! Please charge the trolls.
We will now move on to the Goblin Wolves, which are the last one. They are okay. So that's not a bad bag. Now, animosity, I now roll for it immediately, don't I, before I declare charges?
You do
Everyone reminding me. It's a 2.
feel like that's probably not good.
I think it's Squabble, yeah. Which I think will
Feels
stop.
like it doesn't mean they charge the trolls.
Squabble. If possible, they must declare a charge against the closest enemy unit.
Yeah.
If the unit is unable to declare a charge, the rowdy squabble breaks out. So, I mean, they will obviously declare a charge. The closest unit, as we talked about, is these guys here.
Yep.
Is the realms. So they'll have to declare a charge on the realms.
You might be in the flank. Can you pass the arc?
I might be, you know. Oh, yeah, I am. Let's see from here, I think I am.
You got the laser, haven't you?
Oh, no. Just about in the front.
Yeah, just in the front.
Oh,
Very close.
It's because this guy, had he not been there, I would have been able to...
the other side.
Yeah, I would have been able to choose.
Yeah.
I'm not actually super fussed because they're all right. I don't think they're going to make it. The trolls will take their stupidity now, which they pass.
Can they still use his leadership even though he animositied?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So they are fine. So the trolls will also charge them.
Okay. In case the savages don't get there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd rather have just the trolls, but you know, we're where we are. So the savages need an 8, because we did check this off camera.
We did.
And the trolls need a 5.
Need not a lot. Yeah.
The wolves are also going to charge that trebuchet, which they can't foul, and the spiders are going to charge
around
that
like
trebuchet. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then I'll put you like that.
And the goblin chariot
need it.
is going to charge into the flank of the Knights Errant.
Yep.
Which he also cannot foul from where he is. So what he'll have to do though is come up, turn his 90 and scooch just next to his mate. This guy's going to stay put, and that's that. So let's roll some charges. So these guys need an 8, we discussed this.
Yep. They do not.
3,
not terrible for you.
I would have liked to have just moved them 8 straight forward if I'm
out of the woods.
honest, because they're still in the woods, which is a bit of a risk for them still. Foliage. These guys get some low numbered dice. Oh! That's terrible.
Okay, that's helpful.
That's massive. So,
potentially helpful.
Remaining moves then.
Compulsory moves.
Yeah, sorry, compulsory moves. I keep getting that round the... I literally was looking at Fanatic. I'm like, right, remaining moves, the Fanatics. So I'll start with the pump wagon.
Yep.
Actually, I won't start with a pump wagon because he's far away and I don't want him anywhere near the absolute mess that this thing is. So we'll start with the guy in the middle of all your knights.
Yep.
Now, I believe now he goes 3d6?
2d6 but random
2d6
direction.
but random, sorry.
And if he doubles, he dies.
He's going to go that way, 7. I think he's going to just sort of end up next to the Knights of the Realm, if I'm honest. Knights of the Grail, if I'm honest.
So he's there. Happy you didn't hit any more knights, to be honest.
This one is going to go for this trajectory.
Sort of, so he hits both?
So he hits both, and he may even hit some of his own Fanatics as well. He's not too fast. He's going to go 12.
He doesn't, though, he just sort of bounces.
And sort of lands just there. Yeah, it's not too sad. Right, so the Grail Knights are going to suffer 2d6, I believe it is.
Yep.
Strength 6 armour piercing hits.
2d6.
On the Grail Knights.
Oh, that's better.
Dice have betrayed me this turn. 4 wounds though.
6 ups followed by 5 ups.
5 ups, yeah.
6 up armours.
Not bad.
Why couldn't they have been the ward saves? 5 ups.
3 dead Grail Knights, we'll take that.
So for armour.
Yeah, my favourite one.
Yeah.
I love that colour scheme, that purple and yellow. And then into the Knights of the Realm. This is the one I want the big 12 on. 4 again, exactly the same. I was trying to get that out for the cameraman. 3 more wounds, triple crown.
I need that, please, for my armour save. 6 ups.
Well, you get 1.
I got 1. 5 ups. Hey,
no damage, massive. Right, so this one.
That way.
Next to my chariot.
Yeah!
Hit that. Now, if they hit something that's in combat, I think everything might hit it, and I think it will be destroyed by the...
it will be destroyed by the boat.
By the boat.
Yeah. If they do, I'd assume Manglers are the same, which means it hit your goblins.
Yes, that might be worth it. Let's have a little look. So, it's apparently splat, I'm being told. If Fanatics move bring into contact with another unit, then he moves through rather than stopping. If the Fanatics would end within a unit, then he automatically bounces through it. Place Fanatic models an inch above. When a Fanatic moves through a unit, friend or foe, it inflicts D6 strength 5 hits. So no, it won't hit your one, and it will be destroyed. So the chariot is going to suffer 3 hits. Probably kill it. It will not kill it. It will leave it on a wound.
Oh. Now I need the other one to go that way as well, please.
Could do, couldn't it? So I'd like that to go in that sort of general direction.
No.
No, that way 6.
Doesn't quite hit the treble.
No. Right, so...
Snotlin Pumpwagon. Where's he want to
which
go?
will just turn to come back towards me, basically.
Yeah. Like that?
I think he's going to pump harder as well.
Yeah. Double one. Oh,
No, not
sack
quite.
place.
1, 2, 3, 4 though. So
10?
10. So yeah, he's pumped. He's pumped better than that on other turns.
Portrait.
Goblin on Giant Wolf is going to take a leadership check to march.
Okay.
He's going to fail it.
He will have to, so yeah, he will fail it.
Yeah. Unit within 8.
8, yeah.
Woof woof. Go there. I was going to bring him round to protect the trolls more, but it'll be the Savage Orcs instead. Lovely. So, that was a bad start.
Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but
Magic.
that's a lot better.
Ooh, that's a big one. And
Yeah,
do we
that's a lot
channel?
better.
We do not.
Do I finally channel?
No,
I do not.
That's upsetting for you too.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So is this your turn 3? So we've had 5 magic phases. So I've rolled 10 dice to channel and not channeled once. It's going well, ladies and gents. It is going very badly.
So again, some stuff here that I'm not. Yeah, okay. 3 dice. Gork will fix it on the brown ice.
Mm-hmm.
Will he? Yeah, Gork will fix it on the brown ice. Yeah, let him go for that. He certainly will on a 14. I don't. Wait, I won't be using it. Oh, sorry. It's
a night goblin spell.
Yeah, I'm getting confused about whose spell it is. Absolutely sorry about that. So I've got to throw a mushroom as well.
Roll a 1, roll a 1.
No.
Damn it. 15,
Completely
19.
forgot about that. 19. Yeah, sorry. I keep getting myself confused. Yeah.
So, assuming you probably net me, I'm on 4s to wound. Go for it.
See if we can get one of those juicy dice. We cannot.
You're the only person I've played with Orcs and Goblins who hasn't stolen a dice basically every time they've cast
Yeah, I know.
a
I
little while spell.
I find that really upsetting, I've got to be honest. 5 dice. I'm going to go for a big Gork will fix it.
No, you
not
won't,
Gork
'cause
will
you
fix
just
it. I've
cast
just
that.
done that.
Hand of Gork?
Hand of Gork.
There we go.
Big hand of Gork on the Savage Orcs.
Okay. Probably not with that roll.
1 short.
Oh, that was very unlucky.
I've not had a bad magic all game.
No.
So, but this is the turn my Savage Orcs have come up bad for me. So, I'm going to go for Gift of the Spider God on the Goblins on 2 dice and a mushroom. So the mushroom is a 3.
Yep.
Yeah, on a not bad, respectable 14.
How many dice you got left?
1. I threw 5 and didn't get anything, did I? Yeah, just stopped me.
12, 16, 17, yeah. That's the first spell I've dispelled, but I've not actually used an item.
And I'm going to cast Sneaky Stabbing on myself.
Yep.
Mushroom, 3. All the mushrooms have been 3 this turn. 10, 11.
Dispelled.
Dispelled.
There we go.
Right, so, Goblin Spear Chucker. We'll
Kill
go
3 more Knights of the
for
Realm.
the flank of the Knights of the Realm. He's got a better shot this turn, so he needs a 5. Oh, he does! 2s. He does.
5 up.
No.
Nope.
2s. He does.
5 up. No.
Oh, whoa! He does again! I don't believe it's number 3. That's absolutely ridiculous. Spear Chucker has been a solid gold investment, ladies and gentlemen. Solid gold.
Panic check.
It is.
Throwing dice on the floor. 9 with a reroll. They're okay.
I saw the 5 again and was like, really? So, magic over, shooting over, I think. So, let's do some fights I feel happier about. Night Goblin Spider Riders.
Forest Goblin Spider Riders.
Yeah, or even Forest Goblin Spider Riders. They're also Spider Riders. Other Spider Riders are available.
Do you cause fear?
Probably not. That'd be good, wouldn't it, if I caused fear? No, I do fear elves, though.
Unfortunately, I'm not an elf.
Yep.
If I put some pointy ears on, will
I'm
that be enough?
initiative 4 on the giant spider. 4.
That's better than me.
So, 6 guys can
I'm a
fight.
malnourished peasant.
You certainly are. 6 guys can fight. Their weapon skill 3, strength 3, and they have poisoned attack. Spider. So we're looking for a crown, ladies and gentlemen. Crown will see him off.
Would you like to overrun or reform?
I think I'm going to reform. Okay. There's a lot of mileage in me overrunning.
Yeah, I think the Wolf Riders probably got it.
I would hope so. It's not impossible. So you know what? That might have been a bit overzealous of me. But there's a Fanatic
You'd
that
have
I
probably
would
hit
have
the
took a
Fanatic,
lot of damage from.
Yeah, that is true.
So we do the Wolf Riders next.
Yep.
Got to keep looking for them. I know how this book works. Goblin Wolf Riders.
Yeah,
So yeah, nothing too exciting from me. I'm initiative 3 on the giant wolves again. 5 giant wolves. Weapon skill 3 for the wolf. Yeah, the wolf is better fighting than the no, that's it.
I have web skill 2.
I'm not too worried anyway.
Yeah,
so that was a very good roll. Should have gifted Spider God then. And then strength 3, so 4. The wolves are hungry. They've killed 2, and the goblins are initiative 2.
I'll get 2 attacks.
Same as you.
Which I missed. Good.
Excellent.
Moving on.
3 hits from the goblins.
Not bad.
And they are strength 4 on the charge, because I gave them a spear. 1.
I am leadership, not good. I think I'm 6 basic. It might be 5.
I've got a strong feeling it's 5.
It's 6 if I buy a Yeoman Craftsman. So it's 5. Double ones?
Oh, I thought he was going to do it.
No.
Well, you're just destroyed, so... But I do have to test to overrun. So I'm going to test to not overrun into that Fanatic. Oh, I've only gone and rolled a 6! At least you're 6.
Unbelievable.
That's absolutely outrageous. You love to see it. And the Goblin leadership, hopefully bringing it home. Oh, very scary. Right, shall we go for the... Should we go for the Crown Knights?
Yeah.
So, do I net you? I do.
You do.
You are well netted.
I am indeed. Right. We're going to put 2 on the wizard.
Yep.
Hitting you on a 3.
Yep.
Wounding you on a 5.
5.
Now. Rerolling 6s. Like that.
Oh. Beautiful. Well, that spell just made up everything that I spent on it, didn't it?
The one supporting Ground Knight missed. And the Paladin. Hits twice.
Reroll a 6 to hit.
Hits
me
me
once.
Wounds you on a 4, which he does wound.
Does wound me. I've got your strength 4 now. No, strength 3.
The Paladin strength 4. That's strength 3. Yes.
I got a 6 up save against that.
Yeah.
Oh! Mark, I'm sorry, mate. This is ridiculous.
3 horses. Hit you once. Don't wound you.
Don't wound me. Right, so how...
Ground Knights into Goblins.
How
Who
many
thought that
do
would be
I...
a fair fight?
How many do I get now? Am I 5 wide yet?
No, 4. 1 row has to attack the BSB. 2 can if they want.
Champion. So I'm just going to go into the Knights this time.
Yep.
These 5s. Would have liked a bit of Gift to the Spider God. Oh, really would have liked a bit of Gift to the Spider God. 4 hits. 4s. 2 armour saves.
2 ups. Yeah,
they're alright. Didn't get the sneaky stabbing, did I?
No.
On the character. 1 hit. No wounds. Your static res is 3.
It is.
My static res is 4.
Ooh. Woo. I am leadership 8 because of the Lord.
This would have been... Could you imagine if they'd have failed that? They could have pursued you into the flank of those Crown Knights.
I'm going to test
those
a reform as well to put the musician in front rank.
In front rank, yeah.
BSB?
No.
Yes. That's going to move him round to there.
Okay.
Like so.
Right. And then the Wolf Chariot.
Yep.
He's impact hitting the side. Is anyone making way?
Yeah, the paladin will make way.
Yeah. So 3 impact hits. 3 saves.
Minus.
-2. Strength 5.
So 4 ups.
Yeah, all right.
And 5 ups. Yeah.
Nice. That Fanatic was not good there. Paladin?
Yes. Hitting you on a 3. Hit you twice. Toughness.
4.
Win you on a 4.
No.
No wings. Just going to check. I'm pretty sure the magic weapon he's got only affects him on the charge.
What's he got?
He has the Heartwood Lance. I know it obviously only gives you the +2 strength on the charge. No, the Heartwood Lance allows the bearer to reroll all failed rolls to win.
Okay. You can't use a lance on a turn you didn't charge though. Main rulebook rule.
Ah, okay. So 2 Knights Errant.
2 Knights Errant. It's the same speed as my wolves. 1 hit.
Strength 3. No.
Toughness 4. Wolf. Oh, woo woo. No. And Goblin Crew, which I think is 3. Yep. Force to hit, and then these would be 3s to wound because they've got spears. 1 hit. Do with a cheeky wound. No wounds.
3 horses. 2 hits.
Here it comes.
5s.
Yeah,
1 wound.
5+ armour save. Oh! You're going to make me take a leadership check, I think. I charged you in the flank. That's it.
Yep. I've got 3 ranks and a banner.
Leadership 4?
No.
That's a 1 dice foul, baby. We'll have to test to restrain.
Yeah, I'm going to test restrain. I do.
Lovely. I'm going to go 4. Thanks, mate. That's one of those weird ones where it's still going to go, yeah, vaguely that direction.
And I will reform.
No, he'll flee directly away, won't he? He'll flee like that. Because you don't go centre to centre when you flee from combat. You just go directly away. I think it's only centre to centre when you elect to flee positively.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, it doesn't make any difference.
Not really, no.
Where it is. Just for good habit's sake, yeah. So, probably still going to lose those trolls. I couldn't really make a lot of effort.
I don't know,
there.
I could still fail the
Needed
charge.
a 5. No, no, you won't. You're a bit white.
No, I could still do it.
Triple
1.
Needed 5, and again, needed to pass a march check on that wolf to really guarantee that redirection save there. Although, it's not all the end of the world, guys. So, we'll have to see. In what's going to be now a much more interesting...
Hopefully, if I pass some charges.
I just... my own fault, I shouldn't have charged with the chariot, but you know, I'm an orc, why would I not? And on that bombshell, I think we'll move on to...
Bretonnian turn 3?
3.
So, Bretonnian turn 3? Turn 3.
3.
And I've got some big decisions to make.
You certainly do.
I don't think you can throw 1 lance of Bretonnians, even at basically full strength like this one, into anything of any size and expect it to come out
Yeah, I
the
agree.
other side. So basically I have to charge both into one of those units, either the savages or the trolls. I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah, you have.
I'd made my mind up on the trolls. Max took too long. I'm going into the savages.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Neither can fail the charge because I'm just too close. So,
Big calls.
no more charges because everything else is in combat. So I'm just going to move the Mangler Squeak off the base.
Yep.
They're going to wheel all the way around like that. Hit about there.
And close
and
up.
come around like that. I'm just going to lift him up.
Yep.
Like so. And then these guys are just going to go straight till they pass them. Round like there. So I'm just corner to corner with your BSB.
BSB, yep. Lovely.
What has he got? Wrote this down for a reason. Yeah, okay, I know what he's got. It's okay. That's okay. Right. Magic then.
Yep.
That was a nice quick movement phase. Big dice would be nice. That's not big dice. 3 and a 1.
So, any channels for the Gobbos? Not this time.
I should, on average, get 2 here. This would be the 12th start. No.
No.
Still nothing. I can talk as much as I want, but it's still nothing. Curse of Armour here on the Savages.
Yep.
16. 1 dice left.
I'm gonna have to try. But I think this is gonna be. He gets 2 spells off. Yeah, he gets 2 spells off. Because the second one, I think I know, is Ice Shard
Blizzard. Don't roll a 1 or a 2 and it casts. Yeah. Never mind.
That was the gamble I took. But
never mind.
You were gonna get 1.
Yeah. Would have been nice to get 2, but I will take Curse.
Where would you like to start, mate?
Start with the less exciting Ground Knights, I think.
Yeah, so here we go. Net time for you.
So 6 attacks from the Ground Knights.
Yep.
They're all going into Goblin.
Yep.
Hitting you on a 3. Rerolling 6s.
Wounding me on a 4.
1 wound.
1 wound. So 6 up from the Goblin, I think. Don't think they come with light armour, I think it's just a shield.
Just a shield.
So,
Paladin, hitting you on a 3.
2 hits.
And 4. 2 wounds. That's good. That's very good.
Very good. So 2 more come off. So I think this is not a good turn. So we're going to throw everything out now.
Everything can attack the unit.
Everything can attack the unit,
Yeah.
so I think that's what we're going to do.
So what's that? 11 attacks?
15 attacks.
Oh, you got speed,
Champ.
haven't you? Yeah, of course. 5s. Oh, that is a lot of 6s.
Could have been some Gorkle Fix-It action, would have helped here, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Do you mean Gift of the Spider?
Gift of Spider God.
Because you've got
I've got
Fix
Gorkle
It.
Fix-It off. Let's hope Gorkle Fix-It can bring it home. 7 hits, ladies and gentlemen. That was,
Yeah. That's very good.
5 saves.
Very, very good.
They are 2+ though, but you do roll the 6s.
Yeah.
I need you to fail some of these, mate.
No. No, thank you.
Amazing.
4 horses.
Oh, wow.
Reroll 6s. No. And
5s.
5s now. Rerolling 6s. No.
No.
Nothing from the horses.
You got 3 plus 2 banners and a virtue.
of Duty.
So that's 6. I've got 3 ranks and a banner, so that's 4. I'm going to lose. I'll be steadfast, but I'm probably going to run. It's all
7.
the wheels. 6. Wheels are coming off. No,
Or
7.
just,
Fail.
I will 100% chase you.
Yeah, okay. 3 inches.
Okay. I only go 5. Well, that's something. Probably enough to get them out of Ark of the Trolls, though, I thought. Maybe not. Maybe not. We might have to flee.
Right.
The interesting one.
Indeed. I think this is also not going to be very good for me.
I don't know.
So your Lord will be the highest initiative?
He will. I'm just determining, do I want to... Sorry, you should be able to...
Yeah, that's right. We know where they are.
Do I want to issue any challenges? My Knight Errant unit champion would issue a challenge.
So that's this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
No helmet front row.
I think that my my Savage Orc Shaman will make way to fight him.
Okay. This would be absolutely scalping if I kill him.
There's a good chance you will, but you get less attacks on him this way, so...
Yeah, that's true.
So 3 attacks?
Yeah, alright, we'll do the challenge first. 3 attacks.
Yeah, get them out of the way, make it exciting for everyone.
Hitting you on a 4? Because you're not weapon skill 7.
I'm not, no.
So hitting you on a 4? I hit you once. This is not a good start.
Strength 6, so aren't
Strength 6, yeah. So 3s?
I think 2s actually, mate.
It's a wound either way.
It's a wound either way. So he's got the Lucky Shrunken Head, 5+4 save. He loves it.
Yeah, he does. Do you want to do your attacks back in the
Oh,
challenge?
go on then, we'll treat ourselves as we're challenging out.
Yeah.
I need to find him. Savage Orc Shaman, he's got 2s, he's got Frenzy. And his choppers. Now, it's worth pointing out, a -1 to hit. So I would be hitting you on a 3, but I'm now going to... in fact, I will be hitting you on a 4, I'm now going to hit you on a 5.
Oh, really? It's that bad? I'll do the horse in the challenge very quickly. No,
Excellent.
Good.
That was good.
Yes. So, Bretonnian Lord.
Yep.
Into the unit, obviously. He's hitting you on a 3. He has the Virtue of the Joust.
Excellent.
So he rerolls all foul hits on the charge when using a magical, or when using a lance, magical or non-magical.
I assume he's got a magical one.
He does. He has the Worm Lance, which is flaming attacks. So nothing particularly fancy. He does, however, have the Cuirass of Fortune, which is reroll 1s to wound. So strength 6, so 2s. Who needs rerolls? 5 wounds.
So 5/5 plus ward saves on the Savage Orcs. 3 die for it.
Not bad. Am I right in thinking everyone goes before you apart from your Warboss?
My Warboss.
Is that right, yeah?
Yeah, he's got 6 attacks, my Warboss.
So my Paladin will go next.
Let me just check my Night Goblin Big Boss. He also goes before.
Cool, so I'm going to put the Paladin's attacks on the BSB.
You certainly can.
So, hitting you on a 3.
On a 3, yeah. All
hit.
Yep.
He has nothing. He does have something particularly fancy. He has the Heartwood Lance, so rerolls, as we discussed with Chariot. He rerolls failed to wins. So 2s, rerolling failed to wins. 4 wins,
He's probably
minus
gonna die.
3.
He's got a 4-up ward save because he's got the Armour of Destiny.
Ooh. He's
dead
just dead.
Yep.
2 and a 3.
Worth 2.
Now it's your Warboss.
Certainly is. He's got 6 attacks. He's going to go on to Knight's Errand.
Okay.
He would hit him on 3s, but he'll hit him on 4s thanks to your spell.
Yep.
3 hits, so spot on the average.
If it's any consolation, it made no difference to -1.
Strength 7, because he's got Basha's Axe of Stunty Smashing and Choppers, and he's Armour Piercing, so straight to your ward save these ones will be.
Oh.
It's alright, don't worry.
5-up ward. No. He's an errant who doesn't get his attacks, I'll put him there. So, we'll do the Knights of the Realm first.
Yep.
So we have a champion, 1 in the front rank, 2 on the flanks, and Devastating Charge.
Yep.
Weapon
All
skill.
that animosity, yeah?
Weapon
4.
skill, 4. So hitting you on 4. Sorry, cameraman, I'm a bit awkward. That was rubbish, though.
4 hits, and
4
wounded me
ones.
on a 3. He's only strength 5, aren't they?
These guys are, yeah. When you on a 3. That is 3 wounds, though.
3 ward saves. All failed.
Ooh, that's very
That right?
I'll do the prophetess very quickly. I'll do it here for the cameraman. No, she missed. So, Knights Errant. 1 is in the challenge.
Yep.
So we have front rank dude, and then we have beyond the BSB is, this is including their Devastating Charge. So
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 1 more. And then 3 on this side. 3.
Yep.
These guys are hitting you on 4s.
Yep.
Sorry, cameraman Max. Not great. And when you're on 2s,
you're on 2s, though.
the errantry battle.
Whoa.
4 wounds. 4 dead.
Wonder why I'm bothering.
My horses will go before you. You're in ship 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, my horses will go before you. So 1's in the challenge, which are already done. So 5 from the front rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4s followed by 5s. Do it here for the cameraman. They hit more than the knights. 2 wounds. That's a 2 under there.
1,000 more of these. I think I've only passed 1 so far.
Yeah, it's not been great.
Second one. So, well, unless it all goes swimmingly now, guys, we're in a lot of trouble. So, let's start with what we've got to do over here. So, this little block is going to go into the Knights of the Realm. So, we've got 1, we've got 2, and we've got 3. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 supporting.
Yep.
These be 5s because the -1 to hit from Curse of Armour here.
Very good though.
So are they.
Knights of the Realm with 4.
A lot of hits though.
Yeah,
and then
very
these
good
will be
amount of
2s to wound because the strength 5 in the
5.
first round thanks to the choppers. 6 wounds.
6. So this will be 4 up, 5 up.
Yeah, should kill 1. Yeah, not going to kill that, I don't think. Oh, get 2. Very spicy.
Will be the musician.
Right, and then to the other side, I think we're going to go all out.
You've got your Warboss. You haven't done him yet.
I have done my Warboss. I killed one guy with him.
Sorry, yeah, you did.
3,
Apologies.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, you can attack for the champ, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say you can't attack. You can only attack the Lord, but that is not the case.
Not a lot of attacks though.
No.
Only 11. So these are going to go into the Knights Errant. These will be 4s though.
4s, because they would be 3s, but curse. Oh.
Less good.
Yeah, lots of 1s and 2s.
I did roll 2 few dice though. I've got 4 in my hand, and that makes 10. Is the extra one? No. What a shock.
2s. Oh. Again, 4 up, 5 up. Pass 1. Don't pass the ward.
So, I'm not going to waste everyone at home's time. I think we all know that's double 1s with no steadfast.
Yeah.
So, double 1s.
Yeah.
Almost tried the complete opposite.
Who needs the no steadfast?
So I will flee.
Both are going to chase.
So the Savage Orc's going to run 5. I can roll high, but not on the things that matter.
Realms. 3. Errants. There we go, 11.
Okay.
So 3 and 11.
So they're dead.
To be honest, probably not terrible. Would have liked the Realms to have gone a little bit further. So I don't think they'll be out of the Troll's Ark now. But the Errants almost certainly will be.
What did the Errants roll?
11.
11, so they are there. They will all take dangerous range, so.
Thank you.
So they're well out of the
Yeah.
arc. These guys are in a lot of trouble though, because 3 is probably not enough, thanks to the wizard.
Just pop him off the tray for a second.
Yep. No, maybe not. Maybe they'll be alright.
So, 2 Knights of the Realm. 6 up.
Yeah,
Damn
obviously.
it, why couldn't he die? Wizard, he's fine, and Lord, he's not, he's fine, sorry. Paladin in the Knights Errant. He's fine. Champion, I should roll separately. He's fine, and 3, Wizard in that unit. No, is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other Errants.
Just 1.
6 up. Kills one. Indeed. To be honest though, I'm not too concerned about the Trolls because they are leadership 4 or 5 now.
They're in a lot of trouble.
So they are stupidity territory.
That's game winning. That's what I said to you last turn. That animosity was all the problems. I did say at the start of turn, animosity finish it off.
That was a big turn for the Bretonnians. Big decisions to make.
The winning turn.
And yeah, some good outcomes. But
Scratch his head.
on that note, we'll move on to Orcs and Goblins turn 4.
Okay, so largely irrecoverable turn. So I'm gonna do what I normally do at this junction when it looks really sad and say, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the spectacular. Animosities.
Yep.
Let's start with the Spider Riders.
Yep.
Yeah,
Love and Life.
and the Wolf Riders. I don't have to worry about it anymore. You see, you think you're doing well, but you're doing me a favour.
Yeah, I'm
Because
making
animosity
it
is
less
what
bad
cost
for
me
you,
that.
Yeah.
Stupidity for the Trolls. This is relatively important. You
Yeah.
like this one?
Oh.
Failed.
Just. You could turn if you wanted to turn.
No, they amble forward one
it's
each.
it's not random movement.
No,
D6,
they just amble.
Yeah. Apologies, I always get that wrong.
Rallies.
Yes, Chariot.
Chariot, leadership 6.
6.
That
Oh, he
rallies,
does.
obviously, that was the thing
where
I
would he
wasn't
like
too
to face?
fussed about. He'll just turn back towards me.
Cool.
And now we'll have a little look at some random movers. So
Indeed.
the pump wagon with the outrigger is going to pump harder. He needs a 19. So pop
Angle that
these.
towards them for you.
Would be very good if he could pull this off. If he had just
Yeah.
rolled a little bit more last turn, we'd have been laughing.
No, 15.
It's good, but
Not
it's
quite.
not enough.
I'll angle that a bit more because you're going to aim that way. We all know where you were going for.
Right. Next.
This one?
I'm going to do the mangler because
okay.
I've still
Yeah,
got
yeah.
control of that.
You do.
I don't anymore, do I? 'Cause
Oh, no, it went
goes-
through in it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just goes 3d6 in a random direction.
So, still with a mangler?
Yeah, I'll start with him. He's the one I care about most, so
Fair.
I'd like him to come back this way 12.
I'm sure you would.
He's going to go that way.
Always gone
5.
that way 5.
And then this guy here.
Yep.
9.
That is going to
through
take him
the
into
Spider
the
Riders.
spiders. He'll also bounce off
and
the
he's off
board.
the board. He's destroyed. 4 hits on them. 2 dead and 2 more dead, and they'll panic.
That is a unit filler.
8. They're definitely not 8, and they will flee. Yeah, they're dead, mate. I'm not even going to roll anymore for them. They're just going to run off the board. That's about right. All the wheels come off at once.
Just gonna put them over there.
And the other Fanatic, he's going to go into the Wolf Riders, obviously. They'll suffer 2 hits.
Which will be enough to panic them if they both die.
1 dead. So somehow, not panicked, but I think they've ended up doing me more harm than good, those guys.
They killed a lot of Ground Knights, the Fanatics. They did kill a lot of Ground Knights. And a lot of Knights of the Realm, to be fair.
He's going to test to March, because he's innate the enemy. He's going to pass this time, leadership 7. Because he's
Night Goblin Big Boss? Well,
no, he's
Forest
a
Goblin Big
regular
Boss?
Goblin, yeah.
Yeah, they're not Forest Goblins anymore, are they? They're just Goblins.
They're not.
Goblin. That's your Fanatic as well.
Don't have any spells to cast. Can't stop any of yours.
No.
Spear Chucker time.
Kill the 2 Knights of the Realm and then kill the Lord.
Could be good, couldn't it? Spear Chucker into the flank. I only need a 4 this time. Short range.
Is it 48?
Yeah? Yeah. Loves to see it. Yeah, there we go.
And it's a 1. 4. Same as last time. Just can't shoot this turn.
Can't shoot this turn.
Yeah.
So that's it. Oh, the Wolf Riders. Sorry, I can move the Wolf Riders.
You can,
still.
yeah.
Apologies. Would you mind just...
They've got bows as well, haven't they?
They do, yeah. Just run them 18 along.
Sort of basically along the board edge?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, that works for me. Okay. Cool. Very uninspiring.
Yeah.
And probably the death now, I'd have thought. But we'll have to see as we move on to Bretonnia in turn 4.
So, on to Bretonians turn 4. We are gonna not make any charges because I can't see anything.
I don't think you can, yeah.
So, we're gonna go on to remaining moves. And I'm basically gonna walk behind cameraman Max, come over to James's side of the table. And we are going to Swift Freeform the Knights Errant on a 9 because of the General. They do. Santa's going to stay where it is, and then they're going to sort of walk up and wheel, so they're like that. She is going to leave the unit. Doesn't have to march, so don't have to worry about that. And movement of the Wolf Chariot?
9.
Maybe not go that close to the Wolf Chariot. She's going to test a march on the General's leadership. Which she does, so she can go much further away. You need a 11. Yeah, you can
Okay, and you take Dangerous Terrain?
She wasn't in the wood.
Oh, was she not?
No. These guys are though, so they will be taking a Dangerous Terrain. So, they're going to go 5. Test to march them, actually, first.
Yep.
So I was close to the pump wagon.
They will.
5. So I've got 14 left. 4 brings me down to sort of 90 degrees. So I've got 10 left. 5, spin the wood round. 4, we'll go 5, so we'll have a bit more of an angle. So the pump wagon can come in, he wants
15 or 16?
16.
Yep.
16 for there, that's fine. So, Dangerous Terrain for the Champion. Dangerous Terrain for the Standard. Dangerous Terrain for the Lord. No. And we'll put the trees back. Okay, back behind cameraman Max and Ground Knights. They're just going to turn around on the spot. Actually, they're going to try and Swift Reform. But they want to reform as they do it. Which they do. Just so that he's in the second rank.
Yep.
Like. Yeah, that's fine. Like
Yeah.
so. Okay, movement done.
Magic.
Hoping for a good magic phase. That'll be nice. Yeah, not great. 5 to your 3.
Oh, I've got no channels, mate. I've got no wizards. So.
I've not channeled once yet. This is my 13th and 14th channel dice. Hey, we got one.
6 to 3, really good with +4.
It is.
Stop the spells.
+5. But Basha.
What one's the prophetess? Sorry, is this one?
Yeah. Yeah. The more fancily painted. Yeah, she can, okay. We're going to go Chain Lightning.
Yep.
Yeah, Chain Lightning on the pump wagon.
Yep.
On a 15, just. With the Kvasha as +1.
Yep, go on.
So, D6 strength 6. 6.
Took a chance. I wouldn't have got a 15 on the dice. I wouldn't
Probably
have
not,
thought.
no.
So,
Toughness 4.
4.
So 2s.
It's dead, mate.
5 things. And the remaining 3 are going to go into a boosted boosted Uranus Thunderbolt, sorry.
Yep.
Into the Wolf Rider dude. It's 48, so it's going to be
it's fine.
boosted. It needs a 13. Yeah, she does. Double 6.
Okay.
So, D6.
Will I stop that one? Nah,
No.
not even close.
D6 strength 6. 2.
Okay.
Toughness.
4.
2s.
2
2 wins.
wins. -3. He's got Armour, Silver, Steel.
Yep.
I don't think he can combine that. I'm just
No,
going to
it
check.
can't be combined with any other
I think
answer,
it can't be
any other
combined, can it? Some of
thing.
them say you can, and some of them say you can't. I think this is
Silver Steel's.
very much a cannot.
Yeah.
Armour of Silver Steel cannot be improved.
Yes.
So 5 pluses. Failed 1 past 1.
No ward save?
Nah.
Oh, Silver Steel's 45 points.
Yeah,
He's only
he
hero.
might have a wall safe, but not against Uranus Thunderbolt. We don't. Miscast.
Yes. Everyone in base contact?
Yeah,
Whoa,
that's
hero
the
did.
kitty. That's the McHugh safe.
That is the double one. So it's a large template. It's not going to hit anyone else, obviously. So 2s to wound her.
Yeah.
She's wounded. She has a 5 at ward save.
She passes.
She
No.
does not. So she has 2 wounds left.
And
Is it going to matter?
Does she go down the hole? I don't think she will because she failed the wall save. She does.
She goes down. It's not good for me, but
Nah, it's not the end of the world.
it.
It's just points.
Yeah.
It's just
I'd
points
take
lost.
it.
That's all you care about.
No shooting. Oh, I can't shoot that because he marched. Yeah, your turn. Over to Orcs and Goblins.
Okay, so no animosity because we haven't actually got any units big enough anymore.
Yeah,
but we
you
have
don't.
got stupidity. This one would be nice, but we can. We're sort of where we are. Oh, they make it.
pass.
Just.
Yeah,
They are going to
very
declare a
much
charge
so.
on those Growl Knights.
I have to stand. I'm in psychology.
You certainly do. Now I'm not sure what they need. I think it's a 5.
Not a lot.
but it might be
What,
less.
movement 6?
Yeah.
They need a 4.
Excellent news. The Goblin Big Boss. I'm not sure he fancies it. Now this is actually a front arc charge, isn't it? Which we said really weirdly.
we sort of looked at it and
Yeah.
you've got sort of, that's roughly their arc.
Yeah,
You've
it's
got
a
most
bit
of the trolls
bit
in the
of a
front.
beautifully weird one, isn't it? So I think that as a result, the Goblin is going to also charge
Okay.
because he's in the way otherwise.
Again, I have to stand.
And that is all.
Okay.
So trolls,
Just?
10, just. Goblin can't foul.
No. No, he cannot.
So they'll move, make their wheel. Sorry, he'll move first.
Yeah. They'll move less than that, make their wheel, so that they hit sort of the corner first.
Yep, and
Close
shut the door basically. In fact, maximising out, they can actually move to there, can't they? Get a third troll in, and he'll be on the end. So he's on 1 wound though. Upsetting, but right. So no rallies. So we've just got to do some where does
Compulsories.
stuff end up. So these
6
this
that way.
guy, probably.
Yeah.
Through that.
What's that?
Too many. Oh, sorry, I should have checked. That many. 14.
14, thank you.
Yeah.
It doesn't kill the mangler, does it?
No, it doesn't. They take. I don't even know what I'm rolling.
3d6.
8. 2d6.
Is it 2d6?
8 strength 6 hits. I'm going to do the
Yeah.
first 2. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
dead.
dead.
Awesome. We did just say off camera. I bet you that's how it goes down.
12 that way, please.
That wouldn't surprise me. No, he's dead. He goes off the board. He rolls double as well. So
he does. He's very dead.
He's super dead.
Super dead.
So.
You've got the wolves over here as well.
I do have the wolves over there as well, don't I?
Yes.
I'm really sure the wolves are a lot of good to me. It's very petty, this.
Make it less likely that I don't run off the board if I run.
Make you take dangerous terrain as well.
Yeah.
And if they're there and they don't rally, charge them.
Yes, you can.
So, all in all, not bad. Magic, excellent, good talk. I don't have anything I can do. No. So, shooting, I've got a spear chucker still.
You do have a spear chucker. Yeah.
Oh dear, first up on the line.
Yeah.
So.
Roll a 1.
No.
No, he hits.
Stay on target, ladies and gentlemen. Change the dice.
It's going to be a big old scalping.
No!
No, it is not.
Would I have done? No, I've done 1 wound as well. Shocking.
I'd pass the wall.
Pass the wall. Never mind. So.
It was not to be.
Over here then?
Yes. Would you like to issue any challenges?
No, would you?
No, thank you.
Okay, cool.
I assume you've got trolls, which are initiative 1.
It's all after you, mate.
Cool. So we'll have 2 Growl Knights into the character.
Yeah, so 4s. Sorry, 3s, because they're weapon skill 5. I'm only 4. Awesome, mate.
And
toughness 4 though, yeah.
Okay, 4's wound. 2 wounds, -1.
Here we go.
3 ups.
No, it's
it's
alright.
okay. And then I have Growl Knight into trolls.
Yep.
Hit you once. Toughness 4 or 5 trolls?
Toughness 4.
1 wound.
4 plus regen. No.
Why couldn't you roll that for the hero? And the BSB.
All here.
2 wounds.
Pass 1. He's down to 1. So, trolls. Now, there's going to be some good vomiting action. 4 are going to vomit on the BSB.
Can you vomit as a supporting attack as well?
Yeah, you can. And 2 are going to vomit on the unit.
Yeah.
I can't do anything else. So 2 on the unit.
Yep.
These are 2s to wound.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
5 ups. It's no armour, isn't it?
It's no armour.
Yeah, so straight forward. So 2 dead. You and musician, your shield is coming off.
And on to the BSB. 3 wounds. 3 wolf saves.
They're multiple wounds as well, aren't they? Oh, they're not?
I don't think so. I will check, but I'm pretty sure they're not.
But
they are very dead anyway, so who cares? There.
He is dead, Chief.
Now, I don't... tell a lie. My wolf would have attacked first onto the unit because he's initiative 3. He hits.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Wolf's going to do it, mate. No wins. Other guy's got a great weapon.
Cool.
So, although you'd have to stay in combat for the maximum amount of time. Although that guy's the banner, so he dies last. Yeah. So no, I think you're all right. Yeah.
I do get a horse attack actually, which would have gone. I did some horse attacks which should have gone before that, but it doesn't really matter. It does win the trolls.
So charged you with a rank, insanely, and 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. You have a banner. You lose by 5.
So leadership, I think they're 8. So leadership 3. They're not 12.
No, they are not leadership 12. He's just going to die. I will test a restrain, obviously, because that would be the best way. So the Goblin character.
Yep.
He's double wonned it, so that was
that means
upsetting.
The trolls are off.
That means the trolls are going.
Yes.
Trolls are going.
Should have done that the other way around.
Trolls are going to go 7. Not the worst actually, but not great.
We'll move the tray in a minute.
Set tray.
Thank you.
Your turn. So, getting to Massacre City now, isn't it, really? Yeah, could have done with a reform there. Could have done with getting that the other way around. But never mind.
He's stolen my tape measure, ladies and gentlemen.
He's
come over to my side.
Well. So, on that bomb... Whoa, yeah, that was a weird turn. Again, good points, but probably it's not going to be enough to make me not lose, I don't think.
The 500 points for the mission, they're really helpful. At this point, aren't they?
Although, I haven't got to do a lot to get it.
No.
So it is still possible that I could
absolutely.
also score it. It's going to move on now to your turn 4? Or
yes.
5, yeah, 4,
yeah, you went first.
Yeah, I think it's
I
only
turn
4
4.
though.
So, Bretonian turn 5,
Now,
as we discussed.
I want to jump in here. I lied. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is in fact turn 5, not turn 4. I'm so good. We're like, what turn is
No
it?
idea.
The camera off. We're like, no, it's 5. Oh dear, oh dear.
No idea what's going on.
Interesting at this point. Definitely, I think they're still winning the Brets, but it's a lot of interesting things still poised to go, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
but what we're going to do first, we're not going to declare any charges, which means I'm going to have to do another impetuous test for those knights.
Leadership 7.
Yes, leadership 7.
Oh.
No.
No.
Charging.
I think they'll be alright though.
Have you got the Arc of Sight? Please, I do. Can you Arc of Sight the realms? I don't actually think they'll be in range, even if they are in arc.
They might have arc.
No. Okay. So the Knights Errant have to charge. Honestly, I really want to fail this charge.
They have to charge something. So check the ranges.
Yeah, that is very true, actually. What are they moving?
So they can make that charge into that
They
wall.
can. So they are going to go for that charge instead.
I'm going to hold.
Yeah, I thought you might.
You'll roll double 6 though.
Honestly, alright. I'll take it at that point.
That's what I mean.
So I need 11 to get in.
Yep.
And
Was it not? Was it 19?
Yeah, it was 19.
Oh, that starts setting. I'm going to check it.
Oh, it might be just over. I thought it was just in, but it might be just over.
I think it's just over, mate.
Okay.
But I'm happy to say it's in. If you thought it was in, I'm happy to say it was in.
I'll take it. So
To be honest, I think it's quite funny if it's in because I reckon he might get that bad in.
Everything goes before him.
It's not impossible.
Yeah. So they're doing not a lot.
Remaining moves. It's just the thing, there's a lot of points in these blocks though, so it doesn't look like much, but there's a lot of points in them.
We'll Swift Reform the Knights of the Realm. They pass.
Yep.
So, they're just going to turn on the spot like that. And they're going to go 9, because they've got the Banner of Swiftness. One more turn. I can make that charge on a 10. 35 points for that Spear Chucker. Is that worth it?
But wait, there's more, guys.
No, it's not worth it. We're not doing that.
Look at this.
We're going to Swift Reform the other way. And just come around to sort of here.
Yep.
Up on the lip of the hill.
Okay, lovely.
We're going to go for Magic. On a 3 and a 1.
Second miscast of the day incoming, ladies and gentlemen.
Do I channel? Oh, I do.
Oh,
So,
definitely
5.
incoming, guys. Can you feel it? It's going to be a big template. It's going to deck all of these except one. And that'll be the champion. And as a result, that'll be a dead flag. Cheers, mate.
We're going to go 3 dice, Curse of Armour here.
Okay.
On a 13. Alright, 2 left.
Yeah, you are.
Do I throw 2 dice at Wissons?
I don't know, do you? Yeah, I think you do. That's the miscast we're all waiting for at home.
I'm going to Wissons the Lord's unit.
Okay.
No, fast cast.
By 1.
6, 7, 8 by 2.
Oh, showing look.
Because it doesn't affect... Oh, it does affect cavalry. Yeah, so by 1.
And that's it.
That is it.
So on to
Very quick Bretonnian turn 5.
final Orcs and Goblins turn. It could get really spicy now, guys. Let's see how it works out. Okay, so Orcs and Goblins turn 6. There's a few bits and bobs here that are relatively important. So let's see what we can come up with. We're going to start with a stupidity. This is probably the most important. And that Fanatic on the animosity with these might have done me a big favour as well, if I'm honest.
Yeah, possibly.
But stupidity,
No.
they fail.
So they are
They're
not
going
moving.
to stay where they are,
Yeah.
which is okay.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
No. So,
Not Kelterry.
remaining moves. Okay, so. Now, these are going to have a little scroochy wooch. Because they like a bit of
Put
it.
a finger down somewhere, or are you alright?
Yeah, it's alright. How upsetting. What I need to do with these is put them into a dart, but the multi-base is going to cause me loads of
Yeah,
pain.
the one that died is going to be off his... Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So, what we'll do...
Put him like that and get the other one back and put him there. And then we just know he's...
Oh, yeah, because he's the right shape,
yeah, because he's the right length.
So, this is just a points preserver, guys. So, he can charge those lances in and deck the 80 points or whatever these guys cost me.
Doesn't even know.
At this point, I don't even care. Just stops my trolls getting charged.
Yeah.
So, getting really upset.
Would you like to move the hill?
No, I'd like to leave them there. They're going to lay down, have a little sleep. Now, as a result, I'm not going to bother moving this guy because I don't. In fact, that's a little bit of a lie. He can go 9.
Move him into the trolls?
Nah, I'm just going to go around there.
Okay.
Because he doesn't take the cursed family here if he just moves.
Nope, only if he marches or charges or...
Mangler, if it rolls 3, a triple, it will explode. It does not. It tries. It goes.
So close. Yeah,
Basically,
he's trying to
just
stop.
gets stuck. I'll probably scoop him a bit quick for the cameraman, but it was just sort of staying there.
1-1-6.
They don't die if they hit terrain, unlike other
Fanatics.
things. And here it comes then, the big shot. 6 into the flank of the Knights of the Realm from the Spear Chucker. Can he be
Is
the
he
hero
shooting through
we deserve?
the errants?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But because I can sort of take the shot line from anywhere on the building.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it is a big 6 still because this this forest
that you're knocking over.
I am knocking over.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, it was long range for 4s, soft cover for
long range for 5s,
soft cover for 6s.
They're not
tried.
elf shots.
We certainly tried, guys. So it's just a points preserving exercise there at the end.
Yeah.
And we're going to pass back now for the final Bretonnian turn.
Can't imagine it's going to be a long one. So, Bretonnian turn 6. There's not a lot I can do. Really, you know, the wolves have stopped me being able to fight the troll combat this turn, which is the only real sort of big points on the board
Yeah,
that I
about
could
350
get.
in them, so
Yeah.
I would rather spend the 60 on the wolves.
Yeah, absolutely. But we are going to charge the wolves just to get their points. We might as well. There's no downside. Doesn't matter where I end up because this is the last turn.
The last turn.
So the Knights Errant are going to charge, so I'm not going to bother doing an impetuous test for them.
Yep.
The Lord's going to charge on his own. Just to be petty. Just to be petty, because James always gets charges down hills. I never do, but this Lord, he'll get charged downhill. I just don't want to risk the Knight of the Realm banner.
I wouldn't. Just there's no point because fundamentally, like you could fluff and I could attack and kill one knight, and if I kill one knight, I'd break that 500 point kickback.
You do, but that's not going to happen. I don't think the Lord can foul. I think he's probably about 9 away because he's still in the banner unit with the banner at the moment. But he's definitely not.
Definitely not going to foul on that, is he?
And the Knights Errant are about 2 inches away, so he also definitely can't foul.
We'll pop him over and then have a big wheel. And
I'm going to put him there, but we know
it's not going to matter.
Yeah. I'm not going to do any magic.
That is correct.
There's no point. This comes off.
You've been watching 20 Tactics casting spells, you have, sir.
Honestly, if I had damagey spells, I probably wouldn't have done that charge and would have gone for either him if I could get somewhere I could see him, or the Mangler, because they're slightly more points. The Mangler does very slightly more points, but he would be a few more, I imagine.
I'd just charge Paladin out if you had a damagey spell.
Yeah.
And then,
Paladin and probably the Lord,
and the Lord
to make
and
sure
then
they
I'd have rode her off on her own to try and do some excellent stuff.
Yeah, but I don't. I've only got Wisdoms and Curse, so there's no point there, so we're going to go straight into combat.
Sure? Don't want to explode yourself?
I am sure.
Thank you.
I'm going to watch this Lord do it on his own.
Oh, I think he will.
So, we are going to be...
What are you doing, mate? What's his initiative?
We're going to be hitting on a 3. Hitting on a 3 with Virtue of the Joust.
Yep.
For reroll hits.
Really rate Virtue of the Joust. I think it's yeah, interesting stuff to talk about later.
Worm Lance, so a Lance, wound on 2s.
4 dead. I've only actually got 4 there.
You do.
Because we had the issue with the reform, so we didn't cheat and add ourselves a free one. Now, Scott could overrun here. So put him there. 7.
Probably hits the
enough.
Probably
to
will
hit
at
the
trolls.
But
they go 12, which
they
definitely
definitely will hit the trolls.
But it doesn't matter.
Because we can't fight it,
We
because the
can't.
game
They're
is
gonna end up
he's over and done with.
They're going to end up about there.
Yep.
But that is it. One more turn. That would have been quite interesting, I think.
Yeah, that tactic wouldn't have worked if we'd had another turn. So it's lucky I was wrong when I said turn 4.
It was.
I think it's the margin of victory that we're going to have to work out rather than who's won.
Yeah.
And we'll do it in the debrief.
We will.
So after what was quite an interesting tactical end to the game, I think.
Backwards and forwards, wasn't it?
It started really exciting, didn't it? And then it got quite down to the finer points. It was a 16-4 win to, can you guess? This guy. So yeah, the Bretonnians picked up a 16-4.
Oui.
They certainly did. I think we were saying off camera, there's two really big moments in that game, I think. Other than maybe the animosity of the Savage Orcs not getting out of the forest, which you could argue. For me, it was either them not getting out on that animosity fail turn, or the Trolls passing that stupidity and getting me the Ground Knight points.
Yes. That's
a huge swip back. That is like 800 points nearly. So that literally takes it from a 20-0 right back down, which is huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for you, the big moments?
Breaking those savages.
Huge.
Yeah. And to be honest, I don't really think it was anything other than you just not passing any water. So I think you passed 2.
I didn't
out
pass
of
a lot.
Probably 14.
I think that getting the -1 to hit off.
Yeah, that certainly helped.
Was huge. Yeah. I mean, it was you were due some magic, and I think it came up on a really important turn.
Yeah, to be honest, I wanted Ice Shard more than I wanted Curse of Armour here because of the leadership debuff as well.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, he's going to want to stop. Well, he's going to want to stop both, but probably only has the dice to stop one.
Yeah.
Because I think your level 4 was dead by that point.
Yeah, because I'd had that rotten turn the turn before, even though I was netted.
Yeah.
Even though you were netted. So.
So I was like, so he's probably actually only going to be able to dispel one. So I'll do Curse first.
Yep.
If he leaves it, great. I've got a -1 guaranteed. If not, and he goes to dispel it, he might not dispel it. If he does, I've still got 1 dice, which 2/3 of the time I cast Arch.
Well, I think you threw 3 at it.
3.
I
had 4.
I had 3.
I rolled a 3 and a 1. No one channeled.
Yeah. So
3 at Curse and 1.
I was like, look, I'm just going to hope that you roll a 1 or a 2. A third of the time he fails to cast. You did.
I did.
So I kind of got that rub back, but I just didn't dispel the first one. So it's probably about right.
Yeah. You were just unlucky with those ward saves, and not doing really any wounds to the Knight's Errant either. It didn't matter that you weren't steadfast in wood.
Well, I was going to say that the thing that was really funny was that the steadfast ended up not playing a part at all. But just getting them out the turn before would have meant that they would have only got charged by 1. Again, if the Trolls make the charge the turn before, needing a 5, a couple of really punchy moments there.
To be honest, at that point, it is. Yeah, at that point, if the Trolls had made the charge, I think you'd have just killed the Knight Errants and probably the Lord.
I can't remember the angles, so if you guys are at home, you can skip back. But it might have been a way that I could have overran into the flank of those Knights Errant as well. If I'm honest, if I'd have beat the Knights of the Realm, so I don't know, but. Look, it was a tight affair. We had 2 quite close comp scores. I mean, mine was, I think, a +2.
Mine was +2. So
we were exactly the same. And I think you can see that made for a game that really could have gone either way all the way through. Yeah. Which I liked. And
I'm really close to breaking as well. I've only got 4 fortitude left on the table. I've got my general and 2 unit balance.
1 in fact, because he's a champion that's left in that unit. Nice to the realm. So 1 wound, and I could castigate my spear chucker for a failure to get me that wound, but
he did kill 6 of them earlier in the game across 2 turns.
I'm like, when you're like, oh, what's your favourite bit of that game? I'm like, I think it's more 2 equally favourite moments where my 35-point spear chucker was just like,
I mean,
which was really
killed
fun.
Probably 130 points of Knights of the Realm across those 2
Oh
games.
yeah, he's had an absolute result, hasn't he? He's still there as well. He's having a great weekend.
Yeah, he's loving life.
Weekend in Wizard's Tower, that is a destination. He's giving that 5 stars on some sort of Warhammer Advisor website.
Orky Trip Advisor.
Orky Trip. What was your favourite moment? I imagine it wasn't being shot by the barbecues.
No. Probably your turn 1 when you killed 2 bits of artillery for me. That was really helpful.
Pretty upsetting, wasn't it?
Or
what about that?
The Fanatics down here. Wounding enough
Spider Riders
and making the Spider Riders flee.
They had a great game before that.
It was really good. Would have been really nice to make the Wolf Riders flee off the board as well.
I'll tell you what,
would have made a huge difference.
Crucial at the end of the game because again, that unit of Trolls would have flipped the game to an 18-2. Because you were 1260 above me, so the 350 points for them would have flipped that right over as well. So it just goes to show the small margins, even when you're down in a hole, those good play moments where you look at the table and say, well, I can prevent this, I can make, play the sacrifice game, this is cheaper than that. Yeah. And you come away, if you're at a tournament, you could feasibly score 4 points and still end up very high up in the ratings because you can win your other games. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's tidy play. I mean,
I think that's crucial actually. If you get into the turn 5, turn 6s of games, even if you know you've lost and there's nothing you can do to bring that victory back, you shouldn't be like, oh well, I'll concede. and give away all the points. No, you should like play it till turn 6, play it till the end of the game, conserve as many points as you can.
100%. I can talk about till I'm blue in the face, but I remember tournaments where I ended up picking up 8 and 9 points in the opening game and still finishing in the top 3, top 5. Because you then go on and win your other games,
like 19,
and
20,
you've still
18,
got 9 points in the bank, or 5 or 6.
It's not nothing.
No, it's not. It's great stuff. So, I think though overall, a big part of my problem in this game could have been mitigated by switching the position of the Savage Orcs and the Trolls.
Okay.
I think that was. I don't think there's a lot else I'd do differently, if I'm honest. That's not to say I got it right. Clearly, I didn't. But I mean, with what I had, a lot of the issues I got were a little bit unfortunate. Killing both my artillery pieces myself.
Yeah, very
unfortunate. Again, fouling the crucial animosity. Can't do a lot about that. But again, if they're here, the charge would have been a bit more tricky for you to make.
Yeah.
And potentially, I mean, I know I rolled poorly, but potentially I would have been steadfast. Realistically, I should have done better in that combat.
Yeah.
So even though you can say, well, it wouldn't have made a lot of difference because you rolled an 11. Well, yeah, it wouldn't have, but it's still good play to look at what you could have done better, and that definitely would have been a better placement from me.
Absolutely. One thing I think.
Oh, and the pump wagon.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the other thing. If I was you, I'd have done differently. Is position him differently.
I think I should have put him behind my army and run him along like that. Run him up so that he was like getting into position on this side of the desk.
You want him really around sort of this area.
Yeah.
So he can go through this gap.
But on like turn 4.
Yeah, not turn 1.
Yeah. So I think I made some. I got a really big roll over there as well. I was like, oh, it'd be alright because I'll do a Yui next turn, bring him back. And he rolled like a 15 or a 16. Then I rolled a 4 dicer and only got like a 10. I was like, oh, come on. So,
yeah.
But I think that's the joy of. They're not a lot of points, but that's the pain sometimes with those types of random movers that can't really hold their own if they get charged.
But he is terrifying if he charges any of my lances.
Well, I was sort of hoping for that, if I'm honest. So I do think I could have improved that too, actually. Yeah. That's very fair. What about you? Where do you think it went wrong?
I think.
I know you won, but there's obviously...
Yeah, I think the first magic phase, losing those yeomen to, nothing, to a spell without them doing anything was big.
Dispel, you didn't try and dispel either. You were like, I sucked that one up. And I was like, that's a big call to suck up.
Yeah, I think it was. So,
it's a 3d6. No, I didn't. I didn't miscast, I don't think.
No. But yeah, so it was big, but I thought, hopefully they'll survive. They did not.
Probably should have.
Yeah.
On balance, I rolled like 8 wounds on 10 dice or something ridiculous, which is really spicy.
And I was like, well, they're leadership 9, so they're not probably going to run away. If there's 1 or 2 left, I don't care. All he's going to do is run onto a mangler.
Yeah.
That's all he's going to do at that point.
Would have been good, yeah.
Yeah. And bounce the Fanatics out, which was the big thing I wanted. Because then I could chain lightning them, hopefully, and kill them all without them doing anything, which would have made a huge difference because they killed, probably 2/3 of the Grail Knights, the Fanatics.
Yeah.
Half the Knights of the Realm.
All of that stuff, that was actually something that went really well for me, wasn't it? The Hand of Gork, dropping that down and doing the big spit through.
Yeah, but other than that, to be honest, I'm not sure I really did anything wrong. I think a lot of the early turn sort of misfortune of the Bretonnians came down to lack of magic dice, lack of rolling what I needed to roll, things like that, really. I can't really think of anything that I would do differently, if I'm honest.
I think I might have retracted the yeoman's position.
Okay.
It's not a big thing. I think I might have just brought them back towards the artillery piece because I'm going to get it anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well cover it a bit closer and go, well, you've got to make that charge, and if you fail it, I can counter charge.
Yeah.
And you're exposing the flank of a unit that you're probably not too scared of because there's not a lot of real punch there.
Yeah. True.
But again, that's
that character's quite scary though. If he
he was alright, wasn't he?
He's
okay. He's a bit of fun. I think for 100 points, he's quite versatile because he can kind of go after artillery. You can let him die, or he can throw in and chuck a couple of strength 6 attacks in. He's alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I think sums up the Orcs and Goblins book for me.
Okay.
He's okay. That's really very much my feelings on it.
Yes.
Loads of fun though. I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
Even when I'm really concentrating, I'm like, the mind is ticking on like, well, what could be? Let's roll a 19 on the pump wagon and smash your face, let's get that. So I think there was fun in it. I really had a good time. The last thing I was going to ask you actually is, what did you think of using the virtues in addition to the magic items? Because this is the first year we've done that in the GT.
Yeah.
So...
I really liked it. I think it just gives so many more options for builds on characters So I used it on actually both my non-BSB Paladin, because the BSB had a magic standard.
Yeah. So you used it on him as well then?
No,
oh no, because you can use a magic stand and a virtue.
And a virtue.
Yeah,
anyway,
sorry.
So
always forget that.
Yeah. But yeah, so I used it on my BSB, my non-BSB Paladin.
He's definitely still a paladin.
He is, and my Lord. Only by sort of 10 points on the Lord, so it wasn't huge, but it just meant I could get all the things I wanted. I didn't have to sacrifice
no
anything.
difficult decision there.
Yeah, so I could get the reroll to hits on the charge, I could get the reroll ones of wound, I could get the flaming attacks.
Yeah.
You know, and to be honest, the one thing I probably would have sacrificed is the flaming attacks. I'd probably just taken a mundane lance, which saves me 20 points. Maybe giving him, I don't know. To be honest, he's taken every other class of magic item, so probably nothing else. He'd have just been a few points cheaper.
How many?
But,
if he didn't take that lance, how many points would he have had?
He'd have had 10 points to spend on a magic weapon.
No, but obviously I'm assuming if you didn't have the virtue as well.
Oh, if you didn't have the virtue as well, the virtue's 25 points, the lance
so
is 20.
Had like 35.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the magic lances are at that. I was thinking of the...
you've got Sword of the Ladies Champions, 35 points.
One word, because he had Joust, didn't he? So it would be one of the magic lances.
Although
there is one that gives him Killing Blow.
Yeah, I think it's Lance of Artois.
Yeah, I think that's 25. That's pretty That's pretty good, to be honest. With
Yeah,
reroll hits as well, and reroll ones to
reroll
wound.
ones to wound, yeah.
So it definitely gives you an option,
he couldn't get reroll hits and that Lance and the Cuirass of Fortune if the virtue and that was all in the same.
So this is it.
So it would have to be this sort of thing. But I really liked it. The other Paladin as well, actually, he had the Impetuous Knight virtue, which normally means they aren't generally that survivable, and they're still got sort of 2 or 5
killy, they sort of have to make a choice, don't they?
Yeah, whereas he's sort of a bit of both. He's got a 1-up armour save, rerolls the first failed save.
Lodestone.
Yeah, and he's got a Heartwood Lance for reroll failed to wound.
So again, he's making... But again, I think it's really difficult to make those characters break the game like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you still only have the Lords and Heroes 25% slot.
Yeah, and
they're still sort of in a unit, aren't they?
Yeah, and you've still only got the 50 points of virtues for a Paladin, and it's not, multiple virtues. It's still only one virtue. So yeah, I don't think it's broken at all. I think it helps balance them.
Yeah, and I think this was quite finely balanced at points.
Absolutely.
I think it's just sort of a big swing and a miss for me. But it was a great game, so thanks for joining us on the War Council. Make sure you tell your mates that don't have subscriptions. I'm just going to do this now because I can. Tell them to give it a try. It's awesome stuff. Obviously you like it, you got a subscription. And head back to the Night of the Realm Mustering Ground where you can check out all of our other content. And we'll see you in about 4 weeks in the War Council if you're watching it chronologically.
Yeah, we will.
See you next time, guys.
Bye, guys.
Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today.
What are you doing, mate?
You alright?
Do it for Warhammer!